Good morning, good morning, good morning. Once again, sounding so weird being here in the morning. I know I said I wasn't going to come live this morning unless it was the members only, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do the members tomorrow. Um, I decided to go live this morning because I'm kind of confused on what V is doing. So I figured I would go live now, just in case. So let's see. First on the moonwalk, we have Jackson Tabasco. Good morning. Good morning. Reef and Muff's mom is here. We have Miss HLS, Petty Patty, Shirley's divorced finally, B. Williams, Only Me 23, Butterfly 23, Text Toy, Soul Power, Sandra's Art, and Justin's mom. I said text toy. Okay, Nesto, Shackle, Shuffle, Walk of Shame, Salty Buzzard, Mai Tai, Retro in My Fro. Welcome, 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 and good morning, everyone. We also have one gifted Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership. Let me see. And that was by Only Me 23. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your continuous support of the platform. Let me see who got gifted. Who got gifted? I don't see who got gifted, do I? Text Toy got gifted. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Moonlight Investigators. Drop your emojis in the chat. And everyone, please welcome Text Toy as a new member of Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries Investigators. Y'all got to bear with me today. Hey, Dimples Wimples, because I was like sneezing. I sneezed like about 7 times before I came live. That was what was taking me so long. But anyhow, hopefully that's done and over with. But my voice is a little shaky. Hey, let's talk about it all. How are you doing, Miss Buckeye? We have a super chat from Soul Power. Good morning, good morning. She says, "Let's get it popping early." Hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for supporting the platform. Was I able to do what I wanted to do with that? Yes, I was. Okay, let me see. Anybody else get in here? Well, hey, honey, say that. How are you doing? Good morning. So, what we are going to do today is we are going to get into something old. And what this is we got some calls that were dropped recently from June. First, we got I think September, and then we got June, and it's a lot of things that went on in June. So we're going to go and look at an old call, and this call is from I don't know June. That's all I can say right now. And they talk about Sonya and Nesto. They talk about Erika's case and her business and what's going on. And then there's another one where um, because as you know, we listened yesterday about her talking about Erika being out. So this call, and that was on I think the 10th. So then what we're going to do is fast forward to July, where Nesto is saying that Erika set him up because he said he could see what was going on. Hey, B. Williams, he could see what was going on and everything. So we're going to listen to that call, so he can explain further what's going on. Good morning, Miss Buckeye. I can't remember if I spoke to you. So let's get into this mess. Uh, okay, let me share the screen. Okay, here. Wow, my brain I still don't know how to function in the daylight yet. Okay, all right. We're on YouTube. Okay, here we go.
23, Nesto and Sonya talk about his cases and his co-defendant, Erika. You will hear Nesto say that Erika set him up. Take a listen.
Yes, Jackson Tabasco, not Jackson Tabasco, Dimples Wimples. Yes, we are going to be talking about Erica Bloop de Bloop de Bloop. That's who we're going to be talking about.
Okay. You there?
Yes,
I know.
11.
I know. I don't supposed to call back. I got that part.
You got that part? What's
Yeah,
up, man?
I got that part, but it's almost coming to me. It's almost coming to me.
Write your notes.
Yeah, where I was at. I'm pretty sure I know I was
Come here.
on the other side of the world over there. I'm pretty sure that for a
Mm-hmm.
fact. And if you talk to Dion, just juggle his mind with it. Ask him, do he remember that white van I picked up from this crazy ass half sister. She had I got a white van to ride around in, and they was standing over there on the south side over there. What do you call it? Fort Industrial.
You want to know when that was?
Huh?
What month? You want to know what month that was?
Yeah, I know it was right around that month. I know when it was right around almost Christmas time. Christmas time or something like that. It's coming all the way.
It was right around Christmas time. Hey, Shy Town CPA. Good morning. Good morning, Aaliyah TV. Good morning, Bridget Girl. How are you doing?
Close to me now. She had a fucking reptile in there. When he went to pick it up, she had a fucking reptile in the back of the fucking van. And he told me not to
And
give her. I got a but a nice ass H1, H2 Hummer. And he got mad
Mm-hmm.
and told me I wouldn't give her shit. But I was thinking about the kids she had. Thinking about the kids she had. No good dick.
Mm-hmm. Should have got her a Ford Escort like my daddy got me. You know.
Well, I got.
wow, this is interesting. So I did not realize that this daughter that he's always talking about and calling names, I didn't realize she had children. For some reason, I thought only Laverte had children. So, wow.
I that motherfucker about 5 cars. She done fucked them all up. So
So you should have stopped giving her cars.
Wait,
yeah.
did he just call her a motherfucker? I don't know. I want to know what kind of reptile this was.
Thinking about the kids she had. No good dick.
Mm-hmm. Should have got her a Ford Escort like my daddy got me. You know.
Well, I done got that motherfucker about 5 cars. She done fucked them all up.
He called his daughter Jackson Tabasco. I'm eating. I am starving. I'm eating a turkey stick until my chicken tenders are done. I told y'all the food police, but y'all, that's it. He called his daughter, "Hey, say Jay, a motherfucker. I'm done. I am just done."
So
So you should have stopped giving her cars.
yeah. Well, anyway, that was right around that time. It's coming right around that time. It's clicking to me so good right now. Yeah.
Ran around, I'm getting it. Anyway, yes, I was just I was looking up. And the thing where they fucked up when they tried to say it was a rental fraud. Rental fraud is when somebody tries to lease a place that's not theirs to a person. That's rental fraud.
The lawyer, y'all, the lawyer.
Okay.
When say I walk up to a house and I show it, it ain't my house. I'm not the landlord or the manager, but I take people's money and show them the house and take the money and rent the house to them. That's rental fraud.
Right.
So what they tried to say it was a rental fraud or rental scam, which is not, because he tried to say that y'all were the tenant. So when there's no fraud, once you're a tenant, it's not illegal not to pay. It's not criminal not to pay rent. That's considered civil. And even if you pay, the only thing that will make it criminal is if you pay with a bad check. Now that can make it criminal, passing a bad check. But if you do not pay the rent, it is civil. It is an eviction. It is not rental fraud. It is not rental scam.
When you get a place and you have everybody's name on it, but the people who actually live there, that is fraud. And I don't understand why she does not know that. Good morning, Petty Patty, Dim Folks, Tanya B, Miss HLS. Good morning, good morning. Text Toy said they paid with a bad check. Hey, good morning, Victor the Veil said, and he paid with a bad check. Y'all, okay. Aaliyah TV said, and And they did all that to make it criminal.
Because so that right there kills that whole probable cause bullshit. Because the
Really?
landlord couldn't have had no problem to go to the police about. I think the person, he was just, either he knew somebody personally, because a lot of people know the police personally in them small fucking towns and shit.
Okay, y'all. See, because it's come to this where we have to do this sort of thing. Because I'm so sick of this girl. I know she does not know anything, but I just like to prove it. So in Georgia, rental fraud involves deceptive practices to obtain money or property through false pretenses retained to renting, such as renting a property without authority or creating fake listings. Now, that would include them, renting property without authority because you put this property in other people's names. And let me see, it says here's a more detailed explanation. So it occurs when someone uses deceitful tactics to trick potential renters into giving them money or signing a lease for a property they don't have or own or have authority to rent. So she was right about that part, which we all knew. Let me see. So that would be considered a scammer. Creating a false listing. Scammers might create listings for properties that don't exist, promise low prices and great amenities to lure potential renters. They have fake tour scams, obtaining payments. Scammers might collect money, for properties that they don't have a holding to. And the element of fraud is in Georgia is false representation. The defendant makes a false statement or misrepresentation, which is exactly what Erika did with Nesto's knowledge. Say Jay said, right, having Sheridan and her children's name on the lease. If Erika was the only scammer, how did she get Sheridan and the kids into info to put them in the lease? Why would she put them on the lease? Exactly. Justin's mom says Sonya runs her mouth without authority and says and she is a big ass stummy. Does that say big ass stummy? Yeah, it sure does. I didn't read that wrong. Good morning, Shauna Queen B. So that's kind of the thing. Good morning, Damachi RN. Let me see what else. The defendant knows the statement is false or acts with reckless regard for the truth. The defendant intends for the plaintiff to act or refrain from acting based on false representation. We've got justifiable alliances, damages. We've got all that. We've got all these scams. So, once again, she's wrong, as usual. Now we will go back to our regularly scheduled program. Let me share the screen, and here we go.
Just, fishing to fuck with somebody or whatever the case may be. But that being said, I'm going to just have her pull the lease, get a copy of the lease to see who he claimed he released to, and the payment, the proof of.
As I said before, I wasn't aware that Joe Public can just call up somebody and say, hey, I want that lease that's in the name of Shirley Strawberry and Ernest Williams. I want that lease. Good luck with that, Sonya. Good luck with that. Good morning, Bible Lady. How you doing? Bible Lady says, do we put moons in the chat during? Yes, we do. Because even though the sun is shining, my brain is operating on moonlight. Because I tell you, I'm having a time here this morning. But we're going to do this. Them folks says she just thinks she can fix this and doesn't realize this is a scam. She does think she can fix everything going on in his life. Good morning, Shelly 928.
Payment, because they kind of put it on, put you in that. So that would kill that whole basis of everything that they fucking try to do. You want to kill everything that they try to do, even though you're not getting the charge from that. but they're trying to base everything around that.
Right.
They're trying to say that's the reason why we fucking with him is because
Right. That's
he
right.
did this in Roswell. Okay, well,
Sonya, I don't think they're basing sexual assault on a false lease. I don't think they're basing child pornography on a lease, on a bad lease. I don't think they're basing all of the theft by deception and the other 39 counts. I don't think that's being based on a fake lease. I think it's being based on him committing the actual crimes.
he didn't. He wasn't a tenant. He doesn't know the landlord, so there's no way he could have did that. But on top of that, if whoever was in there, they don't have to have furniture because they were trying to say, "Oh, I went in there and there was no furniture." That's not a crime. That's not a reason to go to the police. Even if they haven't paid rent in 2 months, that's not a reason to go to the police. You go to civil court and you evict them. You don't go to police about that. You only go to police if there was a crime that took place.
Let's count this down. Let's name a few things. Okay. They didn't really pay rent, but when they did, it was with a bad check. You know, the landlord, he not getting his money, so he said, "What the hell?" So he goes over there, and he says, "What is going on my property? It's 11,000 cars there." Okay, he don't know these cars. He peeks in the window, and oh my gosh, there's no furniture. So he's confused. Well, did these people leave the property? Is it abandoned? What's going on? So he goes in to see, because after all, Sonya, it's his property. He ain't getting paid. His car's here, no furniture. What the hell? Like I said before. And, he has to go in there because, what if there are bodies in the attic or in the closets? How's he going to know if he doesn't check? I mean, this girl is dumb. Um, Shanna Queen B said he met the big ticket in church. Mrs. CLC said, "Good morning. Good morning, Mrs. CLC. Dimples Wimple said, "I think her Dracula eyebrows feed conspiracy theories to her little phony head. What is that? Pony head. Okay, I'll get it together, y'all." Say J said expensive cars, but he can't. Right. I ain't getting my rent money. So I go by to see what's going on. And it's 50 million, 11,000 fancy cars in my driveway. So I'm like, what the hell? Let me see. Them folks says she has an answer for everything and she's always wrong. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya's forehead is too big to not have any sensible sense. She knows damn well she's loud and wrong. She doesn't even believe Nesto is innocent of anything. She knows exactly how she was treated. I am Coco said, "How does he get these women to make excuses and alibis for him? Erika, this fool, unreal." Good morning, Zen Soul. How are you doing? Good morning, Mons.
Right.
So if you don't see drugs, if you don't see bodies, if you don't see stolen items, in the house, just something in the house which he's not allowed to search. Again, as a landlord, you can have access to a house within 24 hours of written notice. You are allowed to go in the house, but you are not.
I don't know what the laws are, but it seems to me if I have a house that I'm renting to someone and they are not paying the rent, I think I have every right to go in there to see what's going on, especially if they gave me a bad check. After all, Sonya, you said it. Unless there's bodies in the closet, how is he going to know whether or not there are bodies in the closet if he doesn't go in there to find them? Dummy.
Not allowed to touch the personal items of the person in the house. And two,
what no items in there?
The person, because if you were the person, if they're trying to say it was in there, you and her or whatever, he has to evict or do a writ of possession. He can't, just because the tenant went to jail, he can't just go in there and remove the stuff. He has to legally obtain possession of the property, which means he got to go to court and do a writ and an eviction. So did he do that? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. So I'm gonna look under the landlord's name. I'm gonna run his name and see if in fact he did do that, because it is illegal for him to just put somebody out. Is he trying to say that
he didn't put him out? He wasn't getting. Why doesn't she understand that the man was not getting paid his rent? That's why he went in there. Leah TV says she's really talking like Nesto's not really a criminal. Them folks says I've never seen someone go so hard for a strange man who is a criminal. You know what I say to all that? Throw them fans up. Throw them fans up. That's what I say to that.
You once that was a tenant, so if you were in jail, he would have to evict you.
Right.
He can't just go in there. You get me? So all of that, yeah, just listen. Yeah, all of that comes into play with the bullshit that they try to say, probable cause. You know, his whole probable cause. Stuff of a Harley. The lady built her business in person.
That's the one she beat in the civil.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, first of all, good morning, a lady. Good morning, Nola Brown. Miss HLS says nothing but air in that big head. Good morning, Irie Vibes, Attitude, and Tylenol. Did she say, is that the case that she beat? Are they having a conversation, an illegal conversation right now? Did y'all hear that? She said, is that the case that she beat? What she? Who? Did anybody else hear that? We're going to go back because I want to know, did anybody hear that besides me? Good morning, little lady Di. Y'all listen carefully. And let me look, let me make, okay, I got this closed caption on. Let's go back and let me do a slow-mo.
Do that because it is illegal for him to just put somebody out. If he's trying to say that you in fact was a tenant, so you were in jail, he would have to evict you.
Right.
He can't just go in there. You get me? So all of that, yeah, just listen. Yeah, all of that comes into play with the bullshit that they try to say, probable cause. You know, it's so probable cause. Stuff of Harley. The lady built her business in person.
What the hell? Just on slow-mo? She is inaudible? Wait a minute. Let me find a speed that we can understand her because this is on the regular speed I put it on. Let me try this because this is terrible.
That's the one she beat in the civil.
He said that's the one she beat in the civil. Okay. Good morning, Ducky Dexter. Oh God. Oh no.
Right. But they're just trying to use this as to say when y'all appeared in court that she wasn't a lawyer and that y'all So that's the charge on that one. It's the fact that she faked being an attorney. And that chick is psycho. You never see that in her? That Erika was crazy?
No, I didn't see none of that.
You do some shit like that. That's some crazy. That's some psycho shit. If you go around the police or in a courtroom and fake being a fucking lawyer, that's crazy.
Why is it crazy for Erika? Just because she's smart enough to take it a little bit further and because she has the brains to recognize and understand and interpret the laws and legal theories, that's psycho. But you are pretending 4 times a day when you talk to this criminal that you are in the law profession. Because remember, after all, she worked for the Innocence Program. And she's worked for several attorneys. Now, she holds herself out to be a paralegal and sometimes an attorney. When he called her an attorney, she never corrected him. So, who's the psychotic one? At least when Erika did this, she had a goal, a purpose, and she achieved it. What have you achieved? This man started out with what? What do you have? 10, 15 charges? He's now got a 39 count RICO. So what have you achieved? Bible Lady says that's the one she beat in civil. She, as in Erika? Yes, she is in Erika. Jackson Tabasco said, just telling on yourself. Mai Tai said, oh, that's the one Erika beat for them. Mm-hmm. Soul Power said Nesto was good with it. Aaliyah TV said he never got anything bad to say about Erika. That's one thing for sure. Good morning, Rainbow. Um, Thank you for being here in the bushes. She says, I always feel so smart and thankful I'm not as dumb and delusional as this hen. Ducky Dexter said, guess not, because you are cuckoo. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. I Revive says she's talking Shirley, but Erika is the psycho. She's stalking. Why did I think that said talking? And there's an S clearly there. Good grief. I've got the Sylvia disease. So I Revive says she's stalking Shirley, but Erika's psycho. Mm, yep. Mm-hmm. Mai Tai said the moon read in the morning. Good morning, cotton candy curls.
You better off just going in there representing your damn self, you know?
Yeah.
But that bitch is crazy. Hold on. I'm trying to see this possible call shit. That's the conspiracy shit. It's not going to be on that. I want to give your landlord, not yours, but the landlord name is on here. And I'm going to just run his name and then check and see if he was supposed to file to evict said person, see who
He Why would he file an eviction? Because remember, Nesto said he didn't live there. He just had his cars parked there. So why would the landlord file to evict him? He doesn't know anything about the place. All he knows is Erika said he could park his cars there. The more she talks, the dumber she sounds, and the more she just implements. Y'all knew what I meant.
he is. What's the name of that street?
I don't even remember right now.
Okay. I can find it. It's on there, so.
Okay.
Right. I mean,
I can't even remember.
you go there enough, you know it. That's the thing. I know Sydney Street, but I don't necessarily live there. But
He goes there.
anyway,
He knows
like I
it.
say, everything that they tried to say that was the basis of the cause, you know.
Right.
And again, like this, that happened in Fulton, but
okay, if it happened in Fulton, Roswell and Fulton ain't the same. I thought they two different things, or they the same thing.
Roswell's in Fulton County, right?
Yeah.
It's in Fulton County. Yeah.
This man has lived in the state of Georgia his whole life, and he don't know the counties. I've never lived there, and it seems like I know the counties. Y'all know the counties. Do y'all know the counties there? Because we've been doing this long enough to know the counties. This man has been there his whole. Well, at this time, what was he? 58. He was 58 years old in Georgia for 58 years, and this man doesn't know the counties. Oh my God, I cannot.
So no, it's anything Fulton County because it's a felony. It's in the county, not the city. It's not a city. Get that part. The thing, the basis is they trying to say that it's their case because the probable cause happened in Roswell. So they trying to attach everything to Roswell because this is one thing happened in Roswell.
Okay.
Well, all the other alleged situations didn't happen in Roswell. This one supposedly happened at Roswell. I mean, in Alpharetta. That the one that you in court with the boy regarding Calvin.
Right, I got that part.
Yeah, that's supposed to have been Alpharetta.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A gal said he has scammed in so many counties, he's confused as usual. Mrs. CLC said he didn't know how to read Nesto is slow.
But they got Roswell. They have Roswell police.
Roswell got their name on everything.
Right.
They trying to put their name on everything, but they don't. And
Yeah.
the busiest they've been all year.
That's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Yeah.
That's bad. Okay, so not this one. I got to go back to the earlier charges. But anyway, I was looking into. I'm on it because again, I don't have a job.
Okay. Did you also let them know about the property from the LLC that they seized?
So when she come in there and you talk to her, I already talked to my one attorney, and what I'm gonna do is
She keeps talking to her attorneys, but here's the thing about all that. You can talk to as many attorneys as you want. The only attorney that counts is his attorney counts. It doesn't matter about these randoms that you keep naming. It's his attorney that counts.
I'm going to talk to James. I'm going to call James, my lawyer friend, the one that works in the
Yeah.
industry,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna talk to him. I was gonna call him on something. Just fucking forgot why I was gonna call his ass. What was I calling him about?
Okay. I got it.
She gonna call him in regards to Nesto, but she don't know what she gonna call him about. Okay. Good morning. Pickaboo said he should have tried. He should be tired of her lies. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says she's so slow. Jesus. She's such a brazen kiss ass that she justifies everything she clearly sees he has done. She clearly is a pick me down real bad. Them folks that imagine being the attorney she allegedly worked for, she never shuts up. Well, under that table just really still doesn't count. Leah TV says she's not talking to anyone. She didn't even have anyone to represent her when she got subpoenaed. Honey Say That said lies. Mrs. CLC says Sonya and Nesto have two things in common: no work history, and they're both felons. Them folks said she doesn't know a James who works in the industry. Now, now, see, I was confused when she said industry. Industry, did she mean the entertainment industry, or did she mean the legal industry? And I've never heard it called that before. Heard it called the legal profession, but not the legal. The legal industry, not, but the legal profession, yes. Ducky Dexter says all of her lawyers can be found on Google. And ask Siri. I should ask Siri about James. Siri, do you know James?
No, it'll come back to me, but I was gonna call him on something. Because
She
you
can't
know what
even
I thought?
remember.
You know what's so weird about this shit too?
What's that?
What's so odd about your cases?
Tell me.
When I look at one warrant and I said I thought I had 3 copies of something. It's not 3 copies. It's a warrant talking about the same fucking charge. So it's like, why would they have 3 warrants for the same incident? That don't even make sense. So you're trying to say this?
Could it be a warrant for each count? I mean, I don't know how they do warrants, but could it be a warrant for each count? When she reads, she doesn't read for understanding, and she does not comprehend everything she reads. So if she's seeing 3 different warrants, could that be 3 different incidents?
Warrant is for this incident, but so is this warrant, and it's the same. It's saying theft by deception, theft by deception.
And he has been, how many theft by deceptions is he charged with? I'm sure, like I said, I don't know how warrants work, but I'm pretty sure they have to write a warrant for each charge, each count, and it's probably, a different victim, or it could be the same victim. I don't know how they do it. Jet Black Straight, good morning. Hey, let's talk about it all says she sure has done a lot to be a felon. Gosh, they sure have made an exception for her. It's not done for others. You're right. She's got a lot of, she can be a CO, she could be a lawyer, she could be a paralegal, she could be all those things. She could be a cook for Mickey Howard. She can work in the back room of the strip club, whatever that is. I still say she's a fluffer, but that's just me.
And we think just alike.
So I'm trying to figure out, right, like on the conspiracy stuff, like it was only one time that alleged y'all said it happened, but why do I have 3 fucking warrants on one incident with all of the.
Now, she said one time that y'all said it happened. Now, when she says y'all, is she talking about the police or is she talking about Erika and Nesto? Who is that y'all? I mean, she's always telling on him.
The same charges for the same situation.
You're
That's okay.
right.
So yeah, again, you know.
I thought about the same thing.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. So
it's the same thing, and guess what? That gave more detail. Really, what the fuck going on? It really broke the shit down.
Well, what's going on? Tell me.
I'm talking about
I gotta find that. I gotta find that original case, the first one where it has the landlord on it. I need his name. I know it starts with a Cole or some shit. Cole, some shit. I gotta find that one, and then I'm gonna go and see, because all of that just seems like
all of this shit is crazy.
I mean, all of it, period, is some bullshit.
It's all over the
because the desperate attempt to have somebody catch a case out of a city that it shouldn't. Because again, everything I'm looking at is either a lie or a civil.
Wow.
So, human trafficking.
What?
That's one of the charges. It's not human trafficking. It's what the fuck? It's something with trafficking. They're trying to say that was part of that with that girl.
Yeah.
I want to say that shit.
And what she say about bond goes for that? Yeah, I know.
Listen, I'd rather get the shit thrown out than try to get a bond and throw money away.
Me too.
I'd rather get it thrown out than to get bond on it. Really? I wasn't aware that you were in the court arguing this case. Mr. CLC says she is a liar certified pick me. Good morning, Leo lady. Hey, let's talk about it all says, no, you didn't. Queen Black says, good morning. Good morning, Queen Black.
All day long. I heard throw the shit out. I told her, yeah, get her people in there and do a character witness, and then we need them phone records.
Hold on. I just ran some today. Let me get
She is in the legal profession. She works for all these lawyers, and she does not know that you can't use a victim's past or present against them. Whatever she may have possibly done, which she has a clean record, but whatever she may have possibly done can't be used against her in this case. You can't get character witnesses to testify against a victim. Why doesn't she know that? I know that. They tell you that on Law and Order, and yet she doesn't know it. Good morning, Bella. My Ty says, I didn't know she was the one behind bars. Right.
I don't know should I say this or not, but I got the Instagram.
Oh, okay. Cool. As long as it's not the victims that you gotta stay away from talking to anybody else.
Yeah, it is. I got that.
Oh no, we can't talk to her, but or go around her situation. So anybody else though, her daddy, her grandma, anybody that's not listed.
I don't have none of that. I ain't got my phone.
It still really amazes me. I mean, fascinates me that this lady thinks that this victim's grandmother, her mother, her father, anybody in her family is going to go against whatever she has said and berate her character in court. I mean, does she and plus, I mean, no shade, but her daddy is a criminal himself. So let's say they did allow for you to tear victims apart through their character. Using her dad would not be a good idea because his criminal history, I think, is pretty much as long as Nesto's. So Shelly 928 said that third party he can't talk to either side hand. Exactly. He can't talk, like he can't call up the dad or pass by the dad's cell or whatever and say, hey, let me tell you about your daughter and the lies she told me, and then try to influence the dad to talk to her about it or to say disparaging things. He cannot do that. He can't call the grandmother up because remember, there's a call where he tried to do that. He can't do that either.
Yeah, anything that's not listed as a victim, a stay away, you
Anything.
gotta stay
Okay.
away.
Yeah, so I don't have.
Because you don't want to get intimidation of a victim and all that
I
type
ain't
of
trying to
shit.
do none of that shit.
No, you don't want to add to the bullshit. So no, you gotta stay away from these victims. But anybody else, you can talk to, chit chat it up, whatever. But just the actual victims,
No, I don't know.
you have to stay. Oh, there you go, Mark. There you go, Mark Crow filed a report stating that Williams owed in excess of $26,000, and Crow stated that he believes.
I don't know nobody no kind of money like that.
Yeah, he said that he's a landlord. He said you owe him $26,000, which is not a crime. It's civil,
But
and
I
that there
don't.
were illicit activities happening at the home at 980 Pine Grove. Illicit activities. So, what is the illicit activities that he speaks of? Because as there were multiple vehicles sitting in the driveway, which it wasn't a ghetto. I mean, the ambulance is questionable, but a Harley and a Bentley, you can have that in the driveway. And as a walkthrough, he stated that there were hardly any furniture, and it looked like no one was living there. And the tenant's been okay. So that's not probable cause right there. That's bullshit. That's not even a reason to even go anywhere with it other than to say you need to evict them. If they owe you rent, it's an eviction. It's civil. It's not criminal. So had not paid rent.
I don't even know them
And
people.
they tried to say it was you, not her or
Right.
they tried to say you had that property. So what we need to do, find out, is if he did an eviction for that property, because he has to, and he has to do a writ of possession because
A writ of she just loves to use that word. I think she learned that recently, so she keeps using it. Writ of possession. Shirley's divorce finally says she's so dumb, it makes no sense. She should be ashamed of herself. CJ says, but he was trying to call the grandmother in January. So that was January. I remember that he was trying to do that. Yeah. Um Intake, good morning. She says Sonya thinks it's okay to do that because that's what she would do, go against her children for a man. Good morning. This is True in the bushes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Mrs. CLC says, LOL, Sonya, you are the wannabe attorney. LOL. You know what illicit activities is. Yeah, but does she? Does she? I mean, some people, they just don't. Them folks says she just throws out terms like elementary vocabulary words, sounding out sentences as she reads.
there was a rental agreement and see whose name that shit's in. And you never met him, so shit. If you never met him, you never spoke to him, then that's somebody using your name, which could be your crooked ass friend.
Okay, and here's the thing. I never met him. My fingerprints ain't on no documents, no nothing. So I know they on the book.
And he never emailed you because everything goes through email too.
Hey, thank you. I have.
Y'all, his fingerprints ain't on nothing. They ain't got nothing on him. He ain't touched nothing. No fingerprints can be found.
Yeah.
All that bullshit.
Oh no. 21, 622. Here you go, right here. He did it. Mark Pro versus Black Heritage Radio Trust, Inc. What company is that?
I don't know.
Black Heritage Trust, Inc. Ernesto Williams.
Who is that?
This is the landlord. This is what he did in June. And he tried, so Black Heritage.
Good morning, 80% CMOS. She says, I thought he said fingerprints. No, he said fingerprints. But you know what? She keeps talking about how the landlord needs to file a writ and evict him. Good morning, glorious love. what I don't understand is why does she keep saying that? Why doesn't she say, why is she not fighting and saying, oh, you never lived there, you didn't sign anything? She's not saying that. She's not saying you don't know anything about it. You thought that was your friend's place. You parked your cars there. She's not saying that. She is saying he has to evict you. He has to evict you. Why? He didn't live there, according to her. And then also, remember, I told y'all, Officer Fields was driving her patrol car saying, making my way downtown, and she said, I see black people. And she wrote down all these tag numbers and ran Nesto's record and said, he's a criminal. Let me see what else I can pin on him because, she's bored. They don't do anything down there at Roswell, according to Sonya. So this is what happened. This is what happened.
I'm going to go to the state and see who the fuck that is.
Wow.
Mark Rowe, Ernesto Williams, Pine Grove, and Black Heritage Radio Trust. Tenant failed to pay rent, which is now past due.
What is
Tenant
radio trust? I don't know. Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's just saying that the past due rent of $26,000. And again, that's still just basic life. That doesn't give one. You know nothing about this, so evidently somebody that bitch probably put this shit in your name. Because my father had a secretary that was crooked as fuck. And that bitch, oof, she was a hot fucking mess. You had to check your social every fucking month if she had it, just to make sure she didn't buy something or do something in your name. It's got to be your slick ass co-defendant. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, but
wow. Okay, Aaliyah TV. I didn't know that. Thank you for that information. Aaliyah TV says the landlord did end up having to do the eviction process anyway. She could have looked that up. According to her, though, she said she was going to do that, but it doesn't sound like she ever did. Good morning, Sanders RN. How are you doing? My tie says sounds like ponytail. Them folks says she is so crude. Yes, she is. She really is.
Where's the payment come from? Right,
where did he get the down payment and all of that other shit? So let's go back to Black Heritage. Who the fuck is Black Heritage? That's probably old crooked ass King and her bullshit.
It got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Nesto knows that's one of his companies.
See, you gotta watch who you play with. When you play with bad people that do bad things.
First of all, he ain't. When you do lease like that, you gotta have ID, copy ID. You gotta have a real thorough lease and all that.
Right.
You gotta have all that. You don't have none of that on me. I'm not stupid like that.
She might have some shit, cause you know what? She real slick and she do a lot of paper crime. So that bitch might have a way where she can make IDs and all that type of shit. You know, you can't put nothing past her. I don't seen her.
Wow.
Look, I done seen her record, and so that bitch is a genius. Again, remember how bold her ass is. You go to court and say you something like that, you not.
That's a whole motherfucker right there, boy.
She's showing up here. So let me go to the second, Georgia. What is the Georgia thing called where the businesses are?
Georgia Bureau, Georgia, I can't think right now.
Georgia.
Bureau.
Secretary of State?
Yeah, Secretary of State,
yes. Okay. Let's find out who the fuck Black Radio fucking is. Let's see.
Wow.
What is this shit called? Black Heritage.
And let me ask you a question. Hold on. He did that in June? You say he did it in June?
Yeah, June. He did it after y'all. Hold on. You got to... Wait a minute. How you do it in June? You got arrested in July.
Thank you. That shit crazy.
Doesn't June come before July? I'm asking for a friend. Good morning, Just Gab. Ducky Dexter said the eviction has to go through the courts to be a legal eviction to reclaim his property. That does make sense. Miss HLS says, she says, I think I may dislike Miss Sylvie more than Tim U. Taffy. Really? Petty Patty said, Nesto said he's not stupid. He knows how to create a fraudulent lease. He's not stupid like that to give then his not to give them his information. Aaliyah TV says they just slow. Glorious Love says June comes before July, only insane people's minds. Well, that was like a eureka moment for her. It was just like, Eureka, hey, you was arrested in okay. In one call, you're complaining, you're saying, why did it take so long for these charges? And then now you're saying, hey, you were arrested in July, but June
It's
comes
crazy.
before.
That makes no sense to me.
It
That
don't
makes
make
no
no
sense
sense.
to me.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. That shit happened on June the 6th, June the 8th,
Thank you.
2022.
Thank you.
How the fuck did that happen?
And he was arrested
And they
Crazy
arrested
to
you
me.
in July.
30
And
days
your stuff
later.
was still at their house, right?
What's the cause? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get a car. But that ain't
Yeah.
shit. You can put a car in anybody's driveway. That don't mean you got.
It was there. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, but why this bitch put this on you, man?
Wow.
You don't tell her what that bitch did, your name. They let that bitch
motherfucker
go.
said
They let that
me,
bitch go on the zero bonds. That's the money you be paying out to Amy. That bitch
That
is
motherfucker
a giver.
set me up.
That motherfucker set me up. My Ty said, I wish a picture of Nesto would pop up when she looked up Black Heritage Radio. Me too. Oh my gosh. Talk about icing on a cake. Mrs. CLC says, silly side hen woke up. That's why Nasty Nesto has all them women in his life doing his work. Ms. Jones, Dominique, April Calloway, Esquire, etc. Miss HLS says, speaking of sense, neither one of you stummies have it. Hey, let's talk about it all says, didn't she say the landlord needed to do this? Go to court to evict. You see this here clearly. See, I told y'all. Let me see. Petty Patty says that's when the landlord went to the police. They are so stupid. I don't think they could figure themselves out of a paper bag. Queen Black said, I didn't get their aha moment. You didn't? All I know is June comes before July, and he was arrested 30 days after the date she just gave. So I'm not sure what her point was. Say J says, no, you can't just put your car in just anyone. Yeah. So can you imagine, Say J, you wake up in the morning in somebody's car? What do you do if you wake up in the morning and somebody you don't know or that you didn't give permission to, their car is in your driveway? What you gonna do? You gonna call the police?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't play with everybody. That bitch.
I wasn't even around the June 8th.
June 8th? I saw you June 15th.
Yeah, I wasn't even around.
You ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta ever be around a bird to steal somebody's identity or put your name on some shit. As long as she know your name, she could put your name on anything. You could be in fucking Alaska. As long as she knows some of your information or got it, she can get it off your tag.
So let me ask, so they got that on me that she done did, but where did I violate the police to come over? Suspicious activity. None of that makes no sense.
They don't say. The dude just talking about illicit, but all they talk about when they break it down is cars in the driveway, Harley in the Bentley, which it's not the ghettos. It'd be different if that was the hood. That might look suspicious. But if you're in an upscale area, you're gonna see Bentleys and Harley. You're gonna see expensive vehicles in the car.
Justin's mom says you are really gonna call the police if you see an ambulance in your driveway. Yes, if I see an ambulance parked, I'm calling somebody. That dude 06 said she wouldn't dare call Erika all them bees to her face. No, she wouldn't. And good morning, that dude. Ducky Dexter said July comes before June on their calendars. Yeah, on their calendars. Petty Patty says Sonya keeps calling Erika a B because she thinks Nesto was sleeping with Erika. I do believe that. I do.
in the driveway with the truck stop.
Let me ask you a question.
So that's not illicit. And then to say
Wait. When was this filed again?
on July 7th, Ernesto, I arrested. The landlord said, but there's no date when the landlord, they're not saying when he came into the police department.
No.
He filed a report with the Roswell Police Department stating that you owe $26,000, which is stupid because you don't go to the police when your tenants owe you money.
Okay, so
I don't know. And then he said illicit behavior, and that don't even make sense because cars in the driveway and no furniture in the house is not illicit.
Cars in the driveway, fancy cars, and no furniture in the house, and you're not getting paid. Let's not say illicit. I mean, I know the police got to say illicit, but that's kind of like another word for weird. I mean, I know it doesn't mean it's exactly the same thing, but it's weird. You're not getting paid. They've got all these vehicles and Harleys and things in the driveway, and there's nothing in the house. And you don't think that's weird and it qualifies as illicit? Miss HLS said they act like an ambulance in someone's driveway is normal. Hey, let's talk about it all says, yes, she does believe that. She does. Chick-fil-A gal says, was Erika's oxygen tank in the ambulance as well? I don't think so.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. When was this filed? I'm trying to figure when was this filed on the June?
He filed this. This says this was filed the magistrate on June the 8th. Now let me look and see when the initial case started. That was the affidavit.
June 28th.
No, June 8th. No, it was filed June 8th, 2022.
Okay, what happened with that?
It's closed. They closed it, and it's just
They closed it June 28th. They closed it. That's what you're saying?
They closed it June the 8th, the day they opened it. Opposing party certificate of service. He served a dispossessory affidavit to Black Heritage in Ernesto. Who the fuck is Black Heritage? That's got to be.
No, that's some shit she done did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you why. That's some shit she did. That's some shit she did. So she been lying.
Why doesn't she know the word dispossessory? She worked for an attorney who worked with properties. That she did do. You know, the one that was in Florida that was stealing people's properties. She worked for him. She should be able to know this to say the word dispossessory, but she can't.
The whole motherfucking time.
That bitch don't know how to tell the truth. I'm a person that roll like she do. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't find the page. Y'all shit be hard to look for.
And you know what? They should have had one filed somewhere on that other house too. So that don't make sense to me.
You mean that 9, the one, but he might not own the house next door.
Right, but it don't matter. They still would have one in there too, somewhere too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know unless I knew the landlord's name.
Oh, okay.
I can't see anything unless I do this, unless I go back.
Why would he say that on a recorded line? That they need to file one for the house. Why would he don't know nothing about them houses or them folks. So why would he say that? Chick-fil-A gal says Black Heritage, aka Erika and Nesto. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says that sounds like a trap house, but at least the D-boys would have paid rent. Let's talk about it all. Says he has no idea what evidence Erika kept. Get ready, singing, get ready. What is that thumbnail that they have of hers? It's I forgot how many terabytes. I mean, a terabyte is a lot, and they have like terabytes worth of stuff of hers, and he don't know what's on there. They may have very well been able to prove the case without any testimony from Erika, because we don't know what's on those terabytes. Chick-fil-A gal said Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Yep, they would. Joseph Bullard, good morning. Joseph Bullard said, man, this a cold-blooded setup off of me. A lady, did I say good morning to you? I can't remember. And she also says, right, he's a stummy. CJ said, but Nesto, the bigamist, tells the truth all the time. By the way, she said she saw him on the 15th of June. Now we know she slept with him. We know. Don't we know that? Or is it just me who knows that? I don't know. Sanders RN, thank you so much. She has gifted one Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for your continuous support of the platform. And let's see who got gifted. Ducky Dexter was gifted by Sanders RN. Ducky Dexter, welcome to the Moonlight Investigators. Drop your new member emojis in the chat. And y'all, please welcome Ducky Dexter as a Moonlight Investigator. Thank you again, Sanders RN.
And look under, go to the course and run Black Heritage and see what that shit says. Now let me go back to that.
She doesn't
And
think
run
Krell
Black
did this.
Man, I've been set the fuck up, bro.
All the way around Heritage Radio
Wow.
Trust. Yes, there's some hoes.
So wait a minute. Where's the lease at?
We need all of that.
Yeah,
We need the lease,
all that.
all the paperwork that he got on that. You need to have her subpoena all of that information.
Yeah, I need
Because that's a charge on her. You need to go to the Roswell police and press charges on that bitch for using your identity.
Yeah, because that's not true.
You have got to be you have got to be kidding me. Do you hear her? He needs to go on over there and press charges against that bitch. Okay? Sonya, she keep forgetting she lives in Atlanta. She really needs to remember that. You know, Erika has been known to pull up, so she should really shut up. Patty says every time she says she's going to look up Black Heritage Radio, he distracts her. Is that why she hasn't looked it up yet? Because I was sitting here wondering why ain't she looked it up yet? It doesn't take that long. I remember doing a call one time and somebody in the chat looked it up. So it doesn't really take that long.
None of that.
There's no way, right? I did that shit. I don't know that, landlord. I didn't sign shit. I didn't give up no money, and I don't even know who the fuck Black Heritage Radio is.
Yes, he does.
I don't.
So
okay.
Wow.
You stick with your lie.
So he went and filed shit after that. That means somebody. I'm just confused like motherfucker right now.
You confused because you don't know what lie to tell.
Wow.
You find out something new every day.
What is
this the company? What is this the company name?
He's supposed to have identification, all that.
What really shocks me is that she doesn't think Krell did any of this or thought of any of this. I mean, after a while, it just becomes insulting. Jay said in another call when they were talking about his arrest, she says something about him being in a hotel on the 4th of July. He says, you said that on a recorded line. Yes, we did that. I think we did that call a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, he did say that. And she was, because when she first handed in her subpoena stuff, that Will Wooten asked for the first time, she called her. I don't know why she thought this was proof of anything or it would be something he was interested in, but she turned in his hotel room receipt. So, and I took Sylvia showed it on her channel. I took a screenshot of it as best as I could. I think it's in members, but you really couldn't see anything. But I don't know what that was supposed to prove. 80% CMO says he thinks she's being a genius, sliding him a defense. Really, she's just stupid. Peppermint, good morning, Peppermint Patty. She said, I've been set the F bro. Don't let Native hear that.
Supposed to have all that.
Hey, look, she might have a machine to do all of that because women that she already got a mortgage fraud. So women that are criminals, like Sydney had a boyfriend that knew how to make credit cards, put credit card numbers off of one onto a blank one. He had machines to do all of that shit. It's not hard to and then some landlords don't have
Oh,
machines to run off.
okay, Tay. Thank you. Tay says, because I couldn't figure it out why she thought that that was of some importance. But Tay says that she thinks the hotel receipt proves he wasn't staying at the rental house on Pine Grove. Thank you. Because I couldn't understand why that was so important. But okay, I get it. It still doesn't mean anything as far as his defense, but thank you. Thank you. Now it makes sense why she thought that that was another eureka moment.
To see how authentic the ID is. So he just looking and maybe making a photocopy of it. Who's to say? Have you ever lost your ID around her?
No.
You never lost your ID?
Yeah, I have. They stole it out of the truck. Yeah, but that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Then why you keep bringing
Yeah,
it up?
did you know her? Was she around you during that time?
No.
Oh, okay. No, but I'm saying she could know how to.
My brain's hurting again.
Don't be hurt.
That bitch set me all the way up.
Don't be hurt. You ain't can't hang around slick people.
Yeah.
Can't hang around. You see people driving nice custom cars. You gotta ask them certain questions like, what do you out here? What do you really logistically do?
Okay, so let me. So
what you gotta understand is when you have a record, you can't be around nobody that's out there doing because you get caught up like this, and they say, he's a career criminal, so he's out of there.
Okay, I got another question because I don't want to kill all our time stuck on one thing. So, first of all, that's still civil.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Except for what she did by putting your name on the lease and you ain't had nothing to do with the lease. That's criminal.
Yeah. No, that's criminal. That's what I'm saying.
That's criminal.
But I got to see all
that. But what he did was civil. It wasn't criminal. That was just him trying. Like I said, he had to file something in order to get possession of the property. That's why I wanted to see what did he file. And indeed, for some reason, he seriously thinks that she was a part of the lease.
Right.
You know what? You know what was so dumb about that receipt? If I am not mistaken, I think some of the charges on that receipt were paid for with Melanie Scretchen's credit card. If I am not mistaken, a lady said she wanted to put that on a woman, but ended up telling on Sydney. And you can't make me believe Sydney's boyfriend was making fake credit cards and she didn't get one. Okay. And we don't know that she ain't got one now. Maybe that's how she pays for Sylvia's lunches. Mrs. CLC says, silly side hen, nasty Nesto knows that everything that you are talking about, he did. But he's acting like, I don't know them people, them folks. How did Erika get Sheraton and her children's names and his signature? Not only that, I think they had Sheridan's name as like Sheridan Shirley Strawberry written on there. I mean, it was just very weird. Very weird. Chick-fil-A gal says, I have stayed in hotels while still living in my home. Me too. Every time I went on vacation and stuff. I am Coco says it means nothing. Anyone can go to a hotel for a week. Yeah, Petty, his brain is hurting. He's probably going to have to lay down. Peekaboo said, did she ask Nesto that? 80% Simon says Sonya really doesn't believe Black people can be successful. No. Sanders RN says she's done. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, nevertheless, Will Wooten is going to attach criminal activity to that hotel receipt because it's part of the discovery. Leo Lady says, Sonya, don't you have a record? So why, for fraud at that? So why are you hanging around someone like him, dummy? Good morning, D-Shell. D-Shell says, I can't believe how dumb she is. I know, it is. Thank God. Yes, thank God for the Global Tel Link lady.
but I wasn't.
You just didn't know that shit. Now we need to get
Did
We
you see the lease?
we need to see the lease and all the money transactions.
Oh, man.
So here's the thing. Do she got that company in your fucking name? Because when you put something in a company name, you gotta have a guarantee.
No,
A
but
person.
I don't have no business with them like that, period. Now, that
No. You may not even know that company's in your name. Is what I'm saying. She could have made that shit up and put it in your name without you knowing about it, and did a lot of shit in that company.
Yeah.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe.
okay. We got one more. I'm sorry, I had to chew my food. Good morning, Shannon Latoya. And good morning. That ain't none of me. How you doing? So this next one, oh wow. Which one did we just listen to? Oh, that one. Okay. So this next one, they're going to go on and still continue to talk about Erika. And I think this is the one that's in June. It's toward the end of June. Let me share my screen. Okay, here we go. Make it bigger and make it faster, but not too much. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you busy?
Hello. Never too busy. What's up?
Oh, okay. I know you're not there in that rain out there floating around in your little boat. I know that.
No, I am not out in the rain. I was putting my feet into breathe. I finished cleaning the bathroom, so now I'm about to go back into the kitchen.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's raining outside?
Yeah, it's
It's
going down
ugly.
rain.
I know that much.
Maybe.
Gloomy.
Who? Which say?
Bless you.
Which say? Thank you.
I said it's gloomy. It's
Yeah,
ugly
it's
outside.
rain out here.
It's pouring over there?
Yeah. So, so I'm on the list to see my attorney today. So I just
Yay!
I want to make sure. I tell you, I kept calling. I kept calling. Yeah. So.
Calling like he was trying to be the nice caller on the radio station?
Damn right. I just kept calling. So I started early. So I got to put you on like a little list thing to get prepared for what's going on. So I need to make sure. Now, you sure them folks is gone? You sure they gone?
I'm positive. It has a release date on her thing. It has enter and then released. It says she's released.
Okay.
I'm positive, and it says her bond is zero.
Okay.
Bond amount zero. Her bond was 56 plus 64 was her cash bond, and then it said bond zero.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
I am so sick of this man saying them folks. We know who you're talking about. I don't know why you don't say her name. As many bitches as Sonya set up and called her and continues to call her to this day. I cannot understand why he just doesn't say Erika's name. I mean, does the boogeyman jump out if he does it? Good morning, Eve has many faces. Jet Black Straight said Nesto dug his own ditch and Sonya just drop kicked him into it. Sure enough.
Positive. That's what her original bond was. Remember, her whole bond was like 110,000 cash.
Right.
That's what her original bond was when they first, went to court and gave her bond. They gave her bond, which was even ridiculous that they didn't even give you bond. But now they gave her bond amount is zero.
Zero. Cash out. Okay.
Yep, zero bond. She walked out.
Okay.
Sign and go.
Sign and motherfucking go. It can't be that serious if you can sign and go, right?
Right. I mean, it shouldn't at this point, because the thing of it is, been in there a year. Your charges have been sitting in the complaint room for a year.
Okay, so
which
is anything else changed for
Petty Patty, I'm going to go look. I'm going to look.
See anything change before I get my visit. Because they'll tell me, no, ain't nothing changed, but it should be no change. He don't even know.
Because he don't look at your shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, everything's the same.
Everything's the same.
Everything's the same.
Okay.
Yep.
So he is in town. So that's good.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm just sounding a little excited for you, boy. Damn, let your little jingle bell down there get excited for me.
Let her jingle bell get excited. So that was on the ultimatum was on the 15th. So what a bad month for Nesto.
All right. I feel you, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a jingle bell. You know what jingle bell I'm talking about? If you don't, you should listen to find out. You've been around this thing.
That's some country thing.
Yeah, she know. I know.
Right, it's some country thing because you're from the country, so that's some country thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
on everything.
How about your elevator?
Yes, love.
Your elevator do go up and down now, so don't play with me. Yes. Mine is stimulating.
I don't know. It's been a minute. I don't know. It's been a minute. It's been a year. Has the 15th passed? It's been a year.
Well, you know what? Hey, guess one
It's
thing.
the 14th, 15th, maybe a year.
Hey, it ain't dead. It ain't dead. I know it ain't dead.
Oh, no, it ain't dead yet.
No, I know it ain't.
No.
It's where you hear that again, so don't play. Don't play. Inside. Yeah.
Yeah, that only works.
You know what? I'll catch that same letter that.
So he says he's still stimulated. Ugh. Yuck. So elevators and jingle bells. So you mean to tell me this is June the 23rd, 2023. You mean to tell me the last person she had sex with was this man? And as of this date, she hasn't been with anybody else. And she's waiting on him to ring her jingle bells. That's a sad state of affairs. Right, Queen Black? Yuck. Sanders RN says she is trying the chews and chumps at Jackson, Tabasco. Are you snitching on me? I'm trying to hurry up and get it all in right. I was so hungry. Lady said country equals slow to her. Good morning, Ray Della Lewis. How are you?
Rolling your tongue to the left. When you hear something different and you get caught a little bit. Yeah.
He pays attention. I said he pays attention.
Most.
So wait a minute. So I'm sorry. Hey, Natasha Razor Glam. She says Johns don't count as sex for Sonya. So listen, I guess when she get ready to explode, what did he say? Let me see what he said. When that happens, her tongue rolls to the left. Y'all hear that? I am Coco says I don't believe that because she's a 304. Ducky Dexter said, don't believe that. I think she has an ex daily. Yeah, and the man next door. Remember him? So, okay, wait. Oh, Lord, I don't know if I went. Okay, here we are. I see elevator. All right, we're going to listen to that exchange again.
Just on the country, so that's a country thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
on everything.
How about your elevator?
Yes, love.
The elevator do go up and down now, so don't play with me. Yes. Mine is stimulated.
I don't know. It's been a minute. I don't know.
He says stimulated. The man who had liquid V and dildos is stimulated. He's stimulated, all right. Very, very much so.
It's been a minute. It's been a year. Has the 15th passed? It's been a year.
Well, you know what? Hey, guess one
thing.
It's
the 14th, 15th, maybe a year.
Hey, it ain't dead. I know it ain't dead.
Oh, no, it ain't dead yet.
No, I know it ain't. No. It's where you hear that again, so don't play. Don't play. Yeah,
that only works.
You know what? I'll catch that same letter that rolling your tongue.
I see you, boy.
To the left. When you hear something different and you get caught a little bit. Yeah.
He makes fun of everything. Now he's making fun of the way she has an orgasm.
Yeah. What you say?
He pays attention. I said he pays attention.
Yeah. Most. You can't help yourself. Okay, so that make me excited. So I'm good. So I can go ahead and brush my teeth and put some water on this hair real fast. It came last time I'm talking about, hey, like you got a haircut.
Yeah, March the 16th she was released. And March 16th, I don't know what day of the week that is.
I can figure it out.
Listen, it says she got an unsecured judicial jail release. Unsecured judicial jail release on all charges. Unsecured means she don't have no money on none of that.
Damn.
Yep,
Okay.
unsecured. And she's got, hold on.
Bless you. You just need to. You got some shit over there.
8, 9, 10,
Good morning, Del Sol.
19, 20, 21. She got 21 charges.
Okay.
She got a whole page.
Whole page. Okay.
Whole page. Yep. She got 21 charges. And out of the 21, she had originally 26 charges, but 5 got dismissed.
Okay. When did that get to?
But she has 21. Same time you got your dismissal. Same case. The one they dismissed on you, they dismissed on her for those charges. Impersonating another person. Yeah, but all her shit is just fraud and unauthorized use, practical law, forgery, identity theft, impersonating, false statements, aggravated identity theft, forgery in the first, unlawful practice of law. These are like, she did that day, that year. I'm practice law. She did that on 2021 and 22, impersonating another acknowledgement for bail or judgment, a false document against a person. She filed. Yeah, I guess it's all her acts on the 22/1/21, and
She's supposedly there keeping his spirits up, right, old lady? But she keeps telling him how his co-defendant is free. Way to keep them spirits up.
2/7/22, and then 3/15/22, she got forgery and identity.
Well, none
For
of
her.
those violent crimes.
No, but she got violent crimes out of DeKalb County. She got
No.
7 counts. Oh shit, it's raining now. She got 7 domestic violence against her sister. 7 charges.
Okay.
7 different charges of domestic violence.
No, I'm talking about open charges.
That's what she got. Okay, what she got open is those are all open. Everything I just read to you, those are all her open charges, what she's pending, what she got a bond on. And then she's got a warrant out of Florida for a worthless check for $3,155. She wrote a check to the state. And that was under her original name, which is Erika Rothschild.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is not her original name. That's another alias, you dumb ass. CJ says, now see, when I heard people say your elevator doesn't go up and down, it's not a compliment. It's you are not that smart comment. Right, it is. But he doesn't know how to use sayings. So that's, this is what happens when you have somebody like him trying to talk and say nothing. Shirley's divorce finally says she's the bearer of bad news every time she talks to him. Baba lady said, I'm in the bushes making my breakfast juice, beets, pineapples, orange, lemon, ginger, and turmeric. Wow, that sounds good. I love beets. But I'm listening to this tramp. Shirley's divorce finally says at CJ her elevator is past the basement, okay?
Did you get your work done today?
I got most of it done today.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call you back later on once I get this interview.
Let me after your visit. Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Tell me what, boo?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What's going
The
on?
garage is leaking. Because I'm walking in the garage. It's raining in the garage. Who built this shit?
Damn.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I got to sit here and duck rain puddles and stuff. It's raining. Can you hear it? Hit the ground.
I just hear that little voice you got. Yeah.
You know my dumb ass here? I walked right by my car. You know why? Because I was looking at the rain instead of looking at where my car at. And damn it, I walked right by this shit. Because it's behind this truck. That's why. It's behind this big ass red truck. I can't really see it. I kind of stuck it out a little. But apparently I didn't take out much.
Okay.
But I'm about to go charge it. So when I
But
get
let the
home.
rain go all the way down before you go out there.
Oh, no, I charge it in the garage.
Oh, okay.
I just go down to the second floor and charge it.
Okay, cool. All right. I'll call you back later. Let you know what's going on.
Please let me know what's going on, Bubba.
I'll let you know what's going on. Love you very much. Be safe. I'll call you later. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
You're around the street.
I've never left the house. I've been in the house all day.
Oh, I thought you were taking her somewhere.
No, I had my son come get them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go anywhere.
Sanders RN says She's always complaining. Oh, we're on clip 2. I didn't know that. Look, y'all, I had to go get some socks. My feet are cold. Sanders RN says she's always complaining about something, but has done nothing for anyone but suck their eggplant. Sanders RN, coming from you. See, we don't open the moon in the daytime, but I don't know. I'm just shocked. Good morning, Cam Lewis. How are you?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
He's waiting on you to call me back around 6, 7 o'clock.
That's not what you told me. I didn't hear that part.
I know it went out right when I was saying time. It said, I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Yeah,
No, I know you've been doing something.
I'm talking to my brother. He was giving me ideas. You know, he always got these thousands of ideas.
Okay. Y'all brainstorming.
Yeah, he's good at thinking about stuff that I can't think about. So he was telling me to find a lot.
What?
Why are you laughing?
What? A lot?
A lot. Find a empty lot. We were looking at the prices of houses here. And, you know, the market and you know, if you build a house, what you can make on building a house.
What I do, Jackson Tabasco? Attitude and Tylenol said Legacy gonna be launching us in the sun soon. I know. I mean, coming from Sanders RN, I'm just shocked. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I think I should open the moon. Y'all gotta excuse because Smokey, I don't know. He's trying to dig his way to China. So I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully he's getting ready to take a nap. I don't know, but he's making too much noise.
Opposed to trying to find a house and flip a house. She said, get an investor just like you had an investor for that restaurant. Get an investor.
And why is she? Is it just me or is she always looking at an RV, a car, or land? I mean, we've heard 3 years of this. An RV, a car, or land. Always. And remember that one time it was vans. She was going to get van. I mean, this woman, Justin's mom said, oop, I dozed off. That's not hard to do with her. It really isn't.
Buy a lot, build a house. You can make $600,000 off of one house. I said, you sure can, because it only costs about $300 to build. And they going from that.
$1,000 to do it to rent out.
Huh? No. Who's that $1,000?
I'm sorry. Huh?
No. $600,000 once you sell it. You'll pocket about anywhere from $300,000 to $600,000 off of one house.
Oh, okay.
I told you the house across the street from Sydney went for $900, and I watched them build that house, and they use cheap material. Cheap material.
Okay.
They didn't use the proper stuff that you normally supposedly should use when building a house. Especially if you tax them $900,000.
Okay, so did you check on your lottery ticket?
No, I haven't even looked at the lottery ticket. I bought.
Lord of mercy, please don't tell me we are going to hear about how they card her. Soul Power, will you stop it? Soul Power says she's always looking but never getting. Queen Black said Sanders RN. You can only hold back for so long. Peppermint Patty said, didn't Sonya say in an earlier call she wanted her brother to open up a food truck with her? I don't know, but she probably did. Who knows? Jackson Tabasco said that dog wants some of those chicken strips. They had some. I was sharing with them. That's what the problem was. I was sharing with them. Chick-fil-A gal says must be her cardboard box equals cheap material. Now, did she say $3,000 to buy the material or $3,000 to build the house? Because whichever, it sounded weird to me. Cam Lewis said cheap material. How do you know that? Well, because I guess her daddy did construction. So she might have. Now, that's something she might actually know. Man, Smokey is acting up. Chick-fil-A gal, I just cannot help it.
I got 3 of each. I gotta look.
Yeah, you need to look.
I gotta look at it and see.
Yeah, you need to look. So now you're finna build your house now and make it some money.
You know what? Whatever can give me some fast money real quick. If I could build a house, I got 2 dudes that say they'll invest in a business with me. A house is a little bit easier because it's not a business. It's in the housing market here. A house don't get.
Why is it always 2 dudes? Why it's always 2 dudes? It's never 1 dude, except for when it's just low. But why is it always 2 dudes? Always.
On the market here longer than 30 days, unless there's something seriously wrong with it. house even in the area in which city live in, them houses go fast. All three of them houses that were built on her street sold. Sold right when they were done. They were sold, and it might have been sold before they were done. But they like the people. As soon as they finished the house had people moved in them, and they sold them.
Okay.
And that's not even a you've seen the area. That's not even a farm.
Isn't it possible that the houses were sold before they were built? Like when my parents got our house, they got the land, and the house was built, but they didn't just like see the house and say, or it was half built and they said, oh, I want this house. Okay, here's the land, here's the spot we want, build us a house. They built it and then we moved in. So isn't that possible, Sonya? And not the fact that they just built the house and people drove past and said, I want to buy a house. It didn't work like that. It could go either ways, but I'm sure it didn't work like that. I'm sure they probably had their eye on it, especially if it's a neighborhood that's already built up. And it sounds like, she lives in an already built up neighborhood. She said 300,000. Okay. Well, I mean, that's a little bit better. I am Coco says I wouldn't live in nothing she built. Chick-fil-A gal says, well, cheap clothes, cheap materials. Yep. She would recognize cheap. Sandra's RN says, girl, I can't hold back anymore. She's so dumb. It's weird to her.
Area to build. I mean, to like market right there.
Well, now what it is they already know it's going to be gentrified. So already
Yeah, probably.
Plans and everything for the
Gentrified, not to be confused with gentrified. Okay, I don't want y'all to be confused. Okay.
of the house. That's why. I'm gonna make sure when I get out, I'm gonna take you on a tour.
I know I don't got many places.
I want to take you on a real tour to point your finger and say, okay, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna take you on a tour. Yeah. Once you get on that tour, you're gonna like, man, this ain't shit.
You ain't doing nothing down there but sitting on your ass. I was like, yeah, basically. Yeah, I was like, man, this money to be made. I know. He said it's money to be made, Sonya. He was like, it's not like my father. My father probably said that to me. You're too smart to be just sitting on your ass not doing anything. And you can get the money. I know you can. I was like, I probably can. I know you can.
Dang.
And I was like,
well, that's good. I'd like to meet your brother one day. He seemed like a very, very supportive factor when it come out his sister. Yeah, I like that part. That's cool.
He's a very fun person.
Yeah, very supportive.
Very fun person.
Yeah. Whatever you got going on, he with it. Unless you get off your
every time we talk, right? He got a whole new idea every time we talk. It's a whole nother, like t-shirts. We can do t-shirts, make money. All right, we can do this too. We can go to China, get some stuff from China, because he always go to China. We can go to China and get some stuff. And I'm like, man, all right. I don't know, something's going to be like. Then he told me get a power wash business. Mexicans, all you got to do is go. Then you see that dude that's going around cleaning garbage cans, and he get $50 a garbage can. I was like, that's a lot. But you could pay that in Buckhead where the house is big. All you do is power wash them. Man, you do a street looking at $1,000 a day just cleaning garbage cans. I was like, just get you two. His thing is just go get you two Mexicans.
No, you can't. Yeah, but they just say no. You can't do that in Atlanta. They're different from where he's from. So in Atlanta, they got the drain code. And then you spray some water out there. That water ain't going in the right drain. They come out there and lock your ass up. They got code enforcers can lock you up. They got guns and badges and everything. They're like the real police.
Also, do it after 5 when everybody out.
If they've got guns and badges, just because they're called code enforcement doesn't mean they aren't the real police. But remember when Dion was talking about opening up a power washing business or even a mobile car wash business, and he talked about how stupid it was and that's not any money. He said not one word to this heifer, not one word. Chick-fil-A gal says tour our property to scam and steal and then tour of your sale. Ducky Dexter says when he gets out, Sonya's gonna be old and decrepit. She's not already? I thought she was though.
Okay.
B. Williams says, please.
When everybody what?
Do it after 5.
No.
That's what we used to do in Miami. We used to do everything after 5.
Everything after 5. So what I'm gonna say?
I need a new roof. Yeah, just come over this weekend and put that roof on.
Yeah. But they still not holding it here with that yellow piece of paper though, because somebody will snitch on
I mean, if you do it, I mean, the thing is, the water's portable, and there's drains in the street. It's just a garbage can, so it's not a lot of water.
Not with no associations. It ain't like that.
But you ain't got to hear everybody. Listen, you can get in Atlanta. You know how many houses in Atlanta?
I'm gonna say it one more time. You keep forgetting where you at. Everybody is scared of the black man. You run in any neighborhood right now, and you black, they can still call police on your ass. That's fucked up to say that, but it's the truth.
Why doesn't this man know how to say HOA? I mean, he knows what it is, kind of, sort of, but he can't seem to say HOA. I don't understand that. Why doesn't he just say that?
Yes, it's true.
So,
yeah, so they got everybody scared of us.
No, they got everybody scared of each other. So it's
No, they also scared of us too.
Yeah. Well,
because on the television they only put the black stories on the news, so make it look like we just,
the black
what
stories.
I that
Okay.
You stick with that idea what you had.
Which one? The pizzeria? I got a lot. Which one?
No, I don't really care about that part. I'm gonna support whatever you do, but I just know what you're good at, what you tell me you're good at. So how's the market? If you was gonna do that, you would have been did that when I met you. You would have been had that.
No. My issue with that. Remember, I told you when I came down here, I attempted to do that, but I had a bad experience with a realtor.
But hold up, one bad egg ain't gonna make all the eggs be the same. Now
that's what they do.
One bad egg is not gonna make all the eggs the same. Y'all ever buy eggs and one of them somehow or another gets cracked by the time you get them home, or delivered, one or whichever? Do them bad eggs spoil the rest of the egg? Do that one bad cracked egg spoil the rest of the dozen? Somebody tell me if that's ever happened to you. I'm just curious. I want to know, because one bad egg spoils all of them. CJ says, but he was trying to call the grin. Oh, shoot. I went all the way up. Wow. Okay, I'm back. Sanders R.N. says he don't know how to say truth. Nesto says truth. Truth. My Tai says scared of the black man in Atlanta. Chick-fil-A gal says, what words can Nesto really say? Come on now. I'm not really sure. Hey, no, 54. She said, happy Thursday to you too. Baptized that ass says, hey, Legacy in chat. Cam Lewis says he doesn't know HOA, but he does know HO and a E. Cam Lewis. Oh my goodness. Justin's mom says, B Williams, Din with it. I haven't heard that in years. I think I've used that a time or two. I think I have. No 54 said no, ma'am, especially with the price of eggs these days. I know they break one of my eggs. I'll be calling somebody because they are costing a little bit too much. $9. That's just too much. A lady said Nesto needs bigger business opportunities from Sonya that he can rip off. Can you imagine this? I don't know. It was phone calls from prison. If y'all watched that last night, and Sonya was cooking, and you'll never guess what she was cooking. I'm going to do a spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. She was cooking Alfredo. Who's shocked? But anyway, what got me was when she went up to the pot, Nesta was salivating all over it, because he don't get to see real cooking. When I tell you that was the wateriest Alfredo I have ever seen before in my life, it looked awful. But she's going to open up a pizzeria.
So I was dealing with the Indian lady who bought the town. She was my realtor through the townhouse. She was cooked. That's when they wanted to do the hookah business. She wanted to open up a hookah thing. She had called me. Her and her husband.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't trying to shoot everything you got going on, but I've been talking to you for a year on this telephone. Now, what I'm going to say to you is this here. Okay, if you don't have it together, sister, by the time I get out, okay, that's cool. All right? That's cool. But we're going to do what we're going to do with this part because I'm going to execute the shit to the fullest.
the RV park. Oh, I ain't forgot about that. I ain't forget about that.
Okay, so what he basically said is you can't keep your mind focused on shit. So when I get out, we're going to do this RV park. Okay, we're going to focus on that and I'm going to see it through. And if you don't want to be with me, to hell with you. I will move on. That's what he's really saying.
RV park.
What I'm saying is, you're going to get one or the other going before I get out of here, or we're going to go ahead and do it.
Now, 2 weeks. What you saying?
What's that?
2 weeks.
Okay, that's
Kim Lewis said, watery and cold, no steam in sight. Sheila 928 says she had him watching her cook Alfredo after he told her all he had for dinner was rice. Yes, watery Alfredo Sanders are in. She said that's just sinful. No 54 says sounds like she's getting on his nerves. Yes, hey, coffee is brewing. Del Sol said so he's panicking because Shirley just cut him off. This makes so much more sense why he was hyped. Yeah, but like I said, good morning, social wife, Melissa. Like I said, he said you can do that crazy shit if you want to, but by the time I get out, we're gonna do this park. Either you with me or you not. You can roll with me or roll out. That's what he's really saying. And after getting a look at that Alfredo, he should want her to roll out because I'm trying to tell you, it was just nasty looking. It just really, nope.
fine, but I'm telling you,
I can't do nothing to see. I can pinpoint something. I can't. I can get something going. I can get something going in 2 weeks. I can pinpoint something. I can make a decision.
Yeah, and I need you to do. I'm giving you a great ultimatum. Challenging you to.
Told y'all.
You go ahead and get your take. Hello? Are you listening?
Did he say ultimatum or ultimatum? Sound like he said ultimatum. Glorious Love says, hearing these calls again with what we know now sheds new light on the entire situation. It really does. It really does. Soul Power said it was an Alfredo smoothie. Shirley's divorce finally said this Alfredo looked like dog food. I saw her. Now I couldn't tell what she had broke off in there, or I don't know if she broke, because when I do my spaghetti noodles, I break mine in half. I don't throw them in whole. I break them in half. But I'm not sure if she did that or if she was just putting noodles in there. I mean, like macaronis. I don't know what she did, but all I can say is it just was not appealing at all. Peekaboo says, I don't know what she made. I didn't know what she made. I never seen Alfredo like that. The baby rejected it. Good morning, Real. I had to look and see if it was still morning. Good morning, April B. My tie was nasty looking, wasn't it? Sanders R. insists, I'm going to give you an ultimatum. You see? Okay, Bible lady. Okay.
No, I'm scared. Go ahead.
What you think? You ain't scared now. That you're not scared.
Oh, go ahead. What you talking about?
2 things. Get your checkup, however get your checkup, and go ahead on get your physical together. Your mental is cool. Or go ahead on stay focused on your business. That's RV park or RV. One or the other. All that other stuff, you ain't got time for it. If you stumble across a good thing where you can get your club and borrow somebody, they're like, here's the key. You pay me when you pay me. Okay, that's out there. That is out there. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
You get tired. They just want the money. If you generate money.
Wait a minute. Can somebody please point me into the direction where there is somebody out there that says, here, you can have this money and pay me back when you can pay me back? Please, somebody tell me. I want to know where this person is at, how I get in touch with them. I really want to know because I want to talk to them. I got some questions to ask them. Chick-fil-A girl said the baby preferred cereal instead. Did she give? See, we wasn't allowed to do that. Whatever was for dinner was what was for dinner, whether it was nasty or not. But I mean, we didn't have those problems growing up because it wasn't nasty. But whether it was nasty or not, we had to eat it. Because now my mom, she used to make that cream stout corn, and I can't stand that. But yeah, we had to make what was. We didn't get alternatives. No 54 said he needs you healthy for the insurance money. Numbnut. He needs her healthy so she can work and run. Because see, he ain't gonna have Erika anymore, so he needs a front woman. So that's what he needs her healthy for. Sanders RN says, same. I feel like I can eat more for less calories at real. Shirley's divorce finally said Sonya don't know how to do shit but lie all day. Every day this bitch lie in her damn sleep. Now that's really some lying. B. Williams said, Legacy, when you get the name, pass it along. Asking for a friend. Yes. Anybody who gets that name, please, 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 because we want to know. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya herself is a leprosy. She's a life draining parasite. CJ says she makes Alfredo because to her it's Italian, which means it's expensive. You know, she just might think that. She just might think that.
We get a contract, you pay me, okay, now we cool. That's out there. I know that's out there. Now, if you're not gonna do that, stick with your health. Get your health together. That other stuff.
I'm doing the health thing regardless because I don't want to be sick. I don't want to get sicker and or die.
What?
I said I don't want to get sicker or die anytime soon.
Hold on, you're not gonna do none of that. Okay. So
that's why I'm going to get on that.
Okay, thank you. So to me, all that other stuff, I don't want to hear about it because it's gonna be two things. You got to be tunnel vision on one or the other. All that back and forth, that ain't.
No, lady, I don't want to hear about your hopes and your dreams and your fantasies. I want you to do what the hell I say do. Keep all that other stuff in your brain. I don't want to hear about it. I'm just translating because she apparently doesn't understand what's going on here.
Focus.
What'd you say?
Focus. Focus.
Okay. Stay focused and focus on one or two things so you can get something accomplished. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I want you to say one or two things. Your passion is the.
Gosh, I never thought I would agree with him, but she don't focus on one thing. She really doesn't. He's right about that. He really is. Sanders RN says two things and how exactly. Ducky Dexter said the name and number is on their calendar. The one with July before June. Oh, Chick-fil-A gal says, in other words, make me some money, bitch. I'm a broke ass pimp in jail with no bail. And once I get out, which is on the 21st of never, I'm gonna need some money.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh. CJ said I must have left the video because I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to go see that mess. Oh yeah. It was a watery mess. A watery mess. Now, see folks is bothering me. So Bible lady, she has sent me something. So let me show this to y'all. Oop, where is it? Let me share my screen. She's up here, Bible lady up here messing with us, y'all. Y'all see this? I'm gonna have to screenshot this and put this on my why is nothing happening? Is my phone behind? Oh, okay, it's up there now. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put that, I'm gonna have to add that to my things. So I'll have it. Get back to, okay, here we go.
RV park.
And get in your RV. You're not going to Vegas. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to get one or two things going before you go there. You can't pick up and leave. I'm out. Okay, that's cool. But you ain't did what you said you're going to do over here. And you came all the way up here to Atlanta. let's see, start something over here. Okay.
This
If
is
they,
true.
okay. If they want you, being them, whatever, whatever, want you to do business, listen.
If they want you to do business. Now, where is that comment? Chick-fil-A gal says pistachio shells for fingernails. Mm. Pistachio and I love me some pistachios. Now I'm never gonna look at them the same.
Put a check in my hand, or don't call me no more. You got to get the ultimatum. I'm locked up because motherfuckers is hating on me. Okay, that's
Oh
what I'm.
Lord of
I'm not out
mercy.
here committing crimes every day and all that shit. I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's the thing. Either I'm gonna stay strong and develop a new system where I can generate more for the future. I'm gonna do that. You can't stop that. That you can't stop. But
Mhm.
here's the thing. All I need you to do is stay focused. Okay, if I'm getting out 2 weeks, okay, thank God, I'm with that. I'm ready to go. But if I'm not, you still have to keep your ball rolling. And I would like to see some progress with the ball rolling. That's all
Yes.
I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay, that would make me so happy and more proud of you than ever. The pizza thing, that shit sound cool, but that's not your generation. Your
Okay, and Nesto speak that means stay focused, bitch. I'm not out, but I might get out. When I do, I need some money.
your passive income. That's not you. You have to stick what you're good at.
Passive
You got to
income.
have train. Yeah,
I'm good
you
at
got to.
construction.
Well, guess what? And what did I tell you? What did I tell you
I'm
about
good at it. I used to flip houses.
what did you say?
I used to flip houses.
Okay. To me, this is over with right here. The
Mm-hmm.
market is saturated. Okay. If you're gonna flip houses, go where it ain't none of us at, because we're poor.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The big money is where the white folks at. They're gonna spend money with the white folks. They're gonna spend with each other. And not spending with us. You're not gonna go. Who's gonna buy our way down south? And I'm not fucking with that shit. That's nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing. So what I'm saying,
What white? You know what? I don't understand this man. I know white people. Um, they do business with black people. What does he talk about? Who told him this? Who told him that white people won't do business with black people? I don't care if it is in the South. Now, times have not changed that much, but they've changed a little bit. Does he really? Because let me tell you, if me personally, as a black woman, if I had to choose between spending my money with this black man right here on the screen and the white man, I'm gonna take the white man for $100. I'm not spending my money with this con man. Are you kidding me? Sanders RN says I'm good at construction. She ain't flipped nothing yet. Chick-fil-A Gail says, girl, you can't construct a ponytail or a decent sentence. Glorious Love says he's talking like a child. Sanders RN says this is coming from a man that ain't paid rent in years, evicted 5 times, and trying to be a businessman. And not only that, married, not divorced. B. Williams says, yeah, that's it, Glorious Love. He's talking like like she's the slow one. Miss HLS says the white man for 200. That's right, the white man for 200. This Negro ain't getting none of my money. Uh no 54 said my aunt is white. I kind of think she has been doing business with black people for over 30 years. How about that? See, I knew it couldn't have just been me.
to you, if you're gonna flip, do what you gotta do. Go where it ain't too many of us. Nobody's. Hey, as you say, get back to the 70 and the 80 lane. Stay in that lane. Everybody else in this 30 lane can't understand. Well, what you say? I understand your language. What the fuck you just said to me? Because they have before they even can show your house. Or they smoked out with all the cigarettes in the goddamn ashtray.
What the fuck did you just say to me? What is he? What? And what is this about cigarettes being in a tray? What smelling like? What? Let me see.
Smell like they're burning.
This white folks got okay. All right.
That's nothing. So what I'm saying to you,
All right. Let me see. Okay, that's normal. That's fast. Okay, here we go. Let me see something.
If you gonna flip, do what you gotta do. Go with it, ain't too many us, nobody. Hey, you say, get back to 70 and 80 lane. Stay in that lane. Everybody else in this 2030 lane can't stand. What you say? I didn't understand your language. What the real was that?
Ooh, first of all, what is the stay in the 70-80 lane and stay out of the what are these lanes? Are we talking about lanes on the freeway? Where are these lanes at? The lanes of life? I don't know where we're at. Okay. Oh gosh, let me put this back to a somewhat normal speed because this is too much. Okay.
The fuck you just said to me? Because they hide before they even show your house. Or they smoked out with all the cigarettes in the goddamn ashtray, smelling like they're burning.
Who? Are these the white people smelling like they're burning or the black people? I'm confused. I don't know which race. I don't know the races now. I'm confused. I don't know if the black, does anybody know? Is it the black folks smelling like they burning or is it the white folks with all those cigarette butts in the ashtray? Somebody please tell me when you find out.
Or the boyfriend come on the other line. Can you pick me another cartridge up for my game? I'm through playing my game on the sofa.
So they must be talking about black folks because so the boyfriend is going to call up on the phone because he needs another cartridge for his game. A cartridge. He needs a cartridge. They saying I need a cartridge for my game. Are we disparaging black people or white people? I'm so confused. Somebody just please help me.
And beer, please. You got them tight. So what I'm saying to you is stay focused on those two things, either or. If you get on your health thing, guess what? You don't have time to fool with all this other major problem that you can get yourself into because you ain't no figure you're going to break yourself down before you heat yourself up. So you heat yourself up, you got damn on point. Think about it. What you know, you don't hear me fussing today. I just want to make sure you're good to go because, see, first thing you're going to say to me, what you say?
I don't mind fussing.
Oh, okay. Because all I heard when I was...
You don't mind him. Okay, she don't mind him belittling her because that is what he's doing. He ain't fussing, he's belittling. There is a difference, but I don't expect her to know that. Black Swan says, who in the hell uses cartridges for games now? WTF. He has been jailed for that long. That's when I was a cartridge. I remember when I was a little girl with the Atari, them was cartridges, wasn't they? 80% CMO said I got these AirPods in at my desk just cackling for no apparent reason. My tie said 1980s called Nesto because 2025 since we don't use cartridges. Glorious Love says cartridge in a pear tree.
You're respectfully fussing, so I don't problem with that.
Oh, okay. Because I know when I was on the street, all I hear is, you need to eat good. You need to eat better.
You need to stop eating ham sandwiches.
Okay, I heard so much of that. I need you to
And
be
yet you
around.
still kept doing it.
Okay, well, guess what? Here you go. I need you to be around me. I need you to be around. We got to do things together. We got to... Okay. Okay. Now... Oh, yeah, we did. I did what I want to do.
You did what you want to do.
I got what I sure did. You know, when you try, then we told, I don't want to go. I don't think I'm going to go. And I think I got something to do. And I got, okay.
I told you what I...
Penny Proud. He would not do this to me. And he's in jail. And he's doing her like this. And she's letting him. Say said the white man in my granddaddy's town did business with him when he had his farm in the 40s. Those white men told the Klan that black man makes us green money. And that was in the 40s. Maybe see, now it's all making sense. Perhaps that's where Nesto is, the exact same place where the cartridges are for the games. So okay, now it's making sense.
I was trying to
I
not
heard that,
fall.
but I
Right.
still got
Trying not to get emotionally caught up.
But okay, well, here's the thing. One thing about me is I had my goal set. My goal set, I wanted to see it drive, and I got it done.
Yeah.
I got
It
it done.
happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, this is the one where they took an RV trip. Okay, I remember this call now. This is where they had apparently, before he got locked up, took an RV trip. Okay. Say Jason, 1940s Alabama. Mai Tai said the bad part is she said, it's okay that he flips on her. Yep, she said, it's okay. No, it's okay. You can degrade me. I'm okay with that. Um, Black Swan said at Legacy Moon Week, that makes sense. He speaks like he's from the 40s. 80% CMOS said Nesto been trying to say, bitch, better have my money without saying it. Exactly. Exactly.
So those to me, those are major accomplishments to me. Yeah. No, it's not an option.
No, it's not an option.
It's not an option. So here's the thing. Stop going all these different wild goose chases and stay on your
Wow,
goal.
goo.
It's called weighing the options and seeing what's the better route to go.
Now don't answer like wild goose chase because you're not into that.
I haven't stepped in to do any of it yet. It was just playing around with the idea of, okay, well, what's the upside to this, and can this be done? This is lucrative.
You
and
know
then
what,
but this,
here's the idea because I'm gonna cut you off today. It's called cut off today. I'm gonna cut you off in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road.
This is for all them times you kept talking over me. I'm gonna roll and I ain't stopping. I'm gonna roll right on over you.
Listen, I want to see that fire and desire when you was mad, motherfucker, when you get that building permit, the plans. I need to see that fire and desire right there. Yeah, that fire. Yeah, you flying back and forth doing what you had to do.
Project was quite exhausting.
It don't matter. It had you fired up because you wanted.
Yeah.
You wanted.
Yeah.
It. Okay, then that's what I'm talking about.
It wasn't realness though.
With the goddamn pieces of ideas. It's okay, but that ain't nothing for you. It's not gonna drive the income you need. Now with you.
Well, I already know the RV park is going to do it.
Okay, well then guess what? Every time you talk to me, you say, "Listen, I found a new one. I found something else. I ain't hearing that. I'm plaiting hair. What you doing there? When I'm plaiting hair?
I'm plaiting. What you doing today? I'm plaiting hair. He said, I don't want to hear that shit. What you doing today? I'm plaiting hair. So, Sonya, in case you're confused, he said, Heifer, you can't even decide on a hairstyle. So you need to quit dibbling and dabbling in all these different ideas you keep coming up with. Glorious Love said, basically, Nesto knows all you do is play games and accomplish nothing. B. Williams said, oop. And Mai Tai said, I hate when he uses fire and desire. And the fact that I don't like the way he says the word fire. That just gets me every time.
Right.
No, damn it, me. I'm just telling you straight up.
No, I understand.
Okay,
I hear
you
you.
come out the club, then when I say, man, where we going? What if I get in the with you? I don't even do no club, but guess what? You do. I'm not in.
You know why she does that, Nesto, when you say you want to get in it with her? Because it's not really true. She really, really isn't going to open up a club. She's just telling you this nonsense. I wish y'all could see Smokey and Jade. They done took Smokey done threw all the pillows on the floor of the couch, right? Except for the one he's laying on and the one that Jade is laying on. See how these animals doing? You got to clean up after them, I swear.
I could do it. I know I could do it. That's what I'm saying. It's something I know how to do.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I know I got enough Mucho Chacho to say this is what I want to do, and if I want to do it, yeah, that's it. And if I got the faith in who's gonna do it.
This man has enough muchacho to do what he wants to do. He has enough muchacho to do everything but get his own self out of jail.
What they gonna do? I'm good. I'm gonna make some money, so I ain't got to worry about that. You shouldn't need it. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Just like me going to get a truck, and I'm not a truck driver. the fuck I'm finna go get a damn truck when I ain't no fucking driver. I don't even know how to drive a truck. But I'm thinking,
Ambulance, what?
yeah, guess what? I did my homework too. You know what my homework was?
What was your homework?
The homework was some goddamn ambulance, goddamn mobile homes. And I did all my research with them shit can cost, what they can do, how much you can.
Yeah, you can convert them.
Yeah, I did my homework though. I didn't go out there just playing I want it. No, ma'am. And my mind was, I'm gonna sleep into this shit till I build this shit out. That's how I do.
Meanwhile, you had an ambulance and it wasn't tricked out. What is he talking? I wonder how long. I wonder if there's a way I could look up and see how long he had possession of that ambulance. Was it really in his name? Because I've seen people convert those things and it doesn't take that long. It takes, I mean, well, it depends on your experience. I watched this one guy, I forget his name, on YouTube. Like in 2 days, he can convert something because that's what he does. And he gets that stuff done like within 2 days. I've seen him do it.
I'm gonna sleep in my business. I'm gonna eat shit in my business. Cause that shit gonna save me. It gonna save my ass every time.
He's gonna eat and shit.
What I'm saying is
What?
that I'm not fussing. I just need you to just get on the track. Cause the time is here now. It's coming. Oh, okay. I keep talking about that. And I talked to your friend about. He said he love you so much. He just want to lay on top of you. I said, man, don't talk to me like that. Yeah, she just want to lay all on top of you. But she told you you can't lay on top of you. You know, she gonna bring out a hatchet and chop your head off.
Huh? Who is he? Is somebody laying on top of him, or is he laying on top of somebody? I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on here. But V. Williams said, but his vocab is limited. He stole the ambulance. My Tai says, nobody knows, but it's fun to say no 54. What did no 54? What is Mucho Chacho? Yeah, we don't know what Mucho Chacho is.
Yeah. So I put you on game. Yeah, I put you on game last week. So all I'm saying is tighten up.
Tighten it.
Tighten up. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Tighten it.
Sonya, I think he's telling you you've been ran through so much you're loose, so you need to tighten up. Now, I heard there's exercises you could do for that. But he's saying you need to tighten up. So apparently the last time that he was with you, you wasn't tighten up. Or is he really, are we talking about sex? Or are we talking about making a decision on what business we're going to have? Because I can't follow at this point.
She's tightened up. She got to do it. I think the one thing will lead me to the bigger thing. That if I could do the one thing and come out of that, then I won't need him. The goal is to not need, if any investors, maybe just one, because I have not set myself up on paper like I should have maybe a couple years ago. So if I do the one thing, and I may not do it. I mean, I think I gotta do it somewhere. I just gotta look at the market.
All I'm telling you is all you need is one thing. Get that hell together. That shit gonna be sitting on top of your headlamps. Trust me.
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, he's talking about the lumps and the pumps in the fun bags. He's telling her she needs to take care of that.
That man, I can't talk like I really
want
to talk right now.
I'm not the same.
I do too.
Man, I'm telling you.
Negotiations.
Man, you have no clue. You do, but
possibilities.
Yes.
Are endless. You sound like my brother. You can do that because you're a female. But you can do that, man. You can do that because you're a female.
I'm trying to tell you now, man. You have this.
My brother says all the time. You can do that.
What told me yesterday? I say, well, damn, y'all got this many women locked up to men. You know what he said? He said, no, not really. I say, well, shit, they could be crying too. He said, yeah, but guess what? A woman born out quicker than a man. I said, damn, that was a fool right there. And you know what I thought about it?
Not fair, but it's true. A lot of things, women get more favoritism than a man on a lot of stuff. You know, as far as child custody, I always look for the woman first before the man. You know, give her the benefit of the doubt before him, and he could be a better parent than she. But just because she's a female, they always go she to go to.
To go to.
You know, for divorce. Give her this. Well, why I gotta give her anything? Well, you just need to. I don't understand
That's
that
it.
right there.
I
I always be
don't
like,
understand.
what? They said if it's a Mary J. Blige got online like a week.
Okay, here she already pissed me off. Attitude Tylenol says, I'm not taking medical advice from someone who wears other people's drawers and has a constant tremble. What is that about? I keep saying, gosh, what is it? It's not, you know what it reminds me? Parkinson's, like the early stages of Parkinson's. Every time I see that, that's what I think about on him. B. Williams says Sonya is the woman hater. Um, Sonya, the woman hater, has entered the chat. I don't know, but I know a lot of single male dads who had and raised their kid. I know I have a good friend. He brought his son home from the hospital. The baby, I never really asked him why, but the mom never, every now and then she would get him for like the weekend or something, or she'd get him from the weekend, but the weekend wouldn't last because he would end up having to go get his son because, she decided she was going out. But, I do know a lot of men who have gotten their, custody of their children. Justice Mom, you still awake? Hey, Muffin 218. I know I'm ready for my nap. Hey, hear me roar 74. You said you're late to the party, but I am here. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are glad you're here. Attitude and Tylenol said probably Parkinson's loading, and I love that for him. Me too. Me too. Glorious Love said, and here she goes on a belligerent rant. Yeah, she is. That's why I said, let me, because she already pissed me off. Hey, Delicate Dell said, I think it's early stages also, but he thinks it's because he's cold. Yeah, he keeps saying that, but I mean, like a lot of times I get cold because of having anemia, and I don't shake, I shiver. I quiver. It's a difference. And never do my hands shake. Even if I'm outside in freezing, below freezing temperatures, my hands don't really shake. Now that I think about that, Jet Black Straight says she loves talking about Mary J. Blige. I'm ready to twirl her. Okay. Me too. Soul Power said cold and old. 80%. CMOS said it was that kidney. It was that kidney punch from Kidney Punch Ken. You think so?
Week ago complaining about all the money she had to pay Ken, whatever the fuck his name is, her ex. And them dudes was letting her have it like, okay, and y'all been making money off of divorces for ages. So one of y'all got to pay a dude and it's a problem.
Damn, that's true.
Herein lies the problem, Sonya. First of all, women get money from men when they get divorced because they are usually the primary caretaker of the children when said divorce happens. That's number one. Number two, Mary J. Blige's husband had a half-ass job when she met him, and I don't think he had any type of real job after she met him. Okay, I don't understand these successful women going out getting men who ain't really got a job. Like that one that Vivica Fox was married to that rapper, and we still, what was his name? 5'9", 5'4". We still don't know him. I ain't heard nothing he released yet, and this was over 20, 30 years ago. These successful women ought to quit going out getting these men. But I see my girl Tiana Taylor, she just she got her little settlement and it's kind of nice. But she has primary custody of the children. But Mary J. Blige and this man have no children together. He is an able-bodied adult. Why can't he go get a job? That's what I want to know. So that's why people were talking about it, because of that. Attitude and Tylenol said, same, I am anemic as well, and I shiver, but he's always looking like he's getting ready to Harlem Shake. Black but not bitter is here, y'all. She says, I'm late listening from the bushes while I get ready to hit the road. Well, welcome, 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 Black but not bitter, and I hope that you enjoy your last day of having your win here, because it's gonna be over for you. By the way, boo. Ducky Dexter said, yeah, that definitely is not MS. That's early stages of Parkinson's. Good morning, Miss Red. She says, hey, everyone in the bushes. 6'9". I'm telling you, the man's name was 6'9". Sherry Shepherd, situation still pisses me. Well, let me tell you, see, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story, because I don't like the fact that she, with this baby, and then decided she didn't want the baby after they got divorced. I think, and she's never seen that baby, never, and that's that child's brother. I don't. I'm not a Sherry Shepherd fan, but that she pissed me off of her foolishness. Soul Power says Sonya always running her mouth about somebody, but accuses everyone else of gossiping. Yeah, how about it? How about it? Attitude Tylenol says Sherry was a fool too, and I don't know if she. I mean, she had to give child because of the child. They decided to create this child together. So just you can't have buyer's remorse when a child is concerned. So I just, every penny he got from her, he should have. Glorious Love says Tiana Taylor got the gorgeous Aaron Pierre. Oh, isn't he fine? He is fine, fine. Yes. Henry Rohr said no, Sherry never wanted the child. He pressured her. But nevertheless, the child was created, and for her to do the child is the only one who didn't have a decision. And so I don't like her, and I don't like some of the things that she said about that child. Now him, I think he's a piece of trash too, and he's another man, no job. But Al Reynolds, him and Star Jones separated. Al Reynolds, he got some money too, but also Al Reynolds got 11,000 jobs too. I mean, he don't have Steve Harvey money, but he got Steve Harvey jobs. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, just stick a dick in Sonya's mouth. That'll shut her up. Sanders RN says, I don't want him to have Parkinson's. I want him to feel every inch of being in jail and not a part of the protected class in prison. I kind of want both, though. Jet Black Straight said, and Sonya, Mary J. Blige is back on top now. Got all them coins back. I'll tell her you said hi. Eve has many faces, says silly Sonya. Stay lying. She wouldn't recognize the truth if it slapped her in the face. Nope, she would not. Good morning. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Soul Power says, date up, ladies. Leave them bums in the slums. I'm not even going to say date up, but date somebody with a job. These Negroes ain't have jobs, or not real ones. Not even. I mean, if they was like picking up trash, or construction or something like that, fine. But these men, they didn't even have jobs. They was kind of like sort of in the music business, but had no business. Soul Power said, okay, I read that. No 54 said the child was created through IVF and a surrogate. She told him not to do it, and I don't think she should pay for the child. Was her egg used? I don't see. I still don't like her, and I still think she's wrong, because she still had that child's name in her mouth, and she shouldn't have. That is a child. The child didn't ask for any of that. Henry Roy said, I bet he is realizing now that the money he gained from scamming women was not worth what he is going through now. Nope, not at all.
I feel like it should be fair across the board. If you're going to do that for a female, then do that for a man. If that's what it is. If she's the breadwinner,
She ain't girl. She don't like girls, does she?
So, okay, one chick says she like girls. She's bisexual. But
wow.
the thing of it is, and I think
who cares, brother? Who cares? Who cares? She was married to him. I don't care what she liked. She was married to him. Let me tell you, if Nesto thought he can get money out of Shirley, he would get it. Just like he Talking about she made what how much, 5 million, whatever million he said she made off of him, which she didn't, and which no one of credibility can confirm that Shirley ever even got a raise, especially since her contract wasn't even up. But let me tell you, mark my words, if Nesto thought he could get money, he would. He would. No, but no bother egg. What's a no bother egg? I don't know what that is. Her egg was not used. Okay, Chick-fil-A gal said, attitude and Tylenol. Most definitely. April B said, are we talking about Jeffrey? Yep. Yep. We're talking about Jeffrey, Kendo, and anybody else. Anybody can get it. I'm like fawning.
Just go for men and women. When you marry your equal. You ain't got to worry about it. When you marry beneath and then and it's a divorce and you don't like them no more, now you got to pay them.
Did she buy for real or they just talking?
That's what Jasmine, right? I mean, Jaguar.
Why this man is so obsessed with sexuality? It's not just even sexuality of men. He is obsessed with people's sexuality, and I don't understand. I mean, it's just really. Retract. Good morning. D-Dub said good morning. Good morning, D-Dub. How are you doing? A lady says, Legacy, you are following the Umar Johnson is a deadbeat daddy story. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm gathering my sources as we speak. Yes, I am. But I already knew that. That's not news to me. Back in the day, I had heard about him being a deadbeat when this child was like little. So, you know, that's really not news to me. Just like the school he's been building for 15 years that he says is just about done. And I know where that school is. And I'm here to tell you it ain't true. It is not true.
Jaguar Wright said that Mary J is gay, bisexual.
Who is Jaguar Wright? Who the hell is that?
She's the singer that used to sing with Jay-Z. She's the one that's been talking. She's been on the podcast telling everybody's business in the industry. Yes, she's been telling Diddy's business, Jay-Z's business, Mary J's business.
Now we're telling you and Nesto's business, and we're wrong. But Jaguar Wright is telling everybody in the industry's business. And not only are you okay with it, but you're listening to it. But you judge us. Okay.
Why is she doing all that? She mad at him?
Man, I don't know what it is, but I'm surprised that she ain't come up missing because she's telling everybody's business.
Did she get money?
She's sitting on the couch telling it all. Telling it all.
But she ain't getting no money, though.
I don't know, because, when you're on YouTube, when you get views, you get money. You get a check. You get a check. Some people scared and some people not. She look like she ain't scared, so.
What you mean? She look like she might be tore from the floor.
She look like she could be but she got a husband. That's what she look like.
Damn.
Here we go again.
She's on a couple songs. I can't call them out right now, but she's on a couple songs with Jay-Z. Jaguar, she's toured with him. Right when he was with Kanye still. And right when
Reaping Muff's mom, who has been doing her hair, says he gossips so much to be an MFing gangster. Lowercase g. Ducky Dexter, all not true. But you know what? She's sitting up believing Jaguar Wright. And I'm going to tell you something. And read in the Jasmine brand. Isn't that a gossiping magazine? And I'm not trying to discredit the Jasmine brand, but I'm just saying, the Jasmine brand, the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk. I mean, that's what they do. And she reads this stuff, but it's okay. Soul Power says she would be listening to Jaguar Wright. She would, yeah. And I'm not saying Jaguar Wright is a liar, but what I am saying is I don't believe everything she's saying. I'll say that. Shay B said, y'all here kicking it. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Nope. Yeah, we've been here almost 2 hours. And forgot to wake up Southside Chi-Town too. I forgot I was supposed to do that. My Ty said he's always trying to down somebody. Always in on somebody's sexuality and all of this stuff. Jet Black Straight said, yeah, something always wrong with the plumbing or electric of a contractor scamming him. Hello, Barbara. This Shirley says Sonya actually believes Jaguar, but everyone on YouTube is lying about her and Nesto. Right. The irony. The irony. Attitude and Tylenol said, I'm calling her a liar because she is. I know. I just saw that, Jay Vickers. I just saw that email come across. Cam Lewis says, hey, Shaby. Let me see. There's one more comment. Yeah. Okay. I read that one. Okay.
Jay-Z started being like top, but he was never the top, but one of the like top rappers.
Right.
She used to sing right before he was singing she was singing with him before he started singing with Beyonce. When he had female, because remember Beyonce sing all his female songs now, but before Beyonce started singing them, it was Jaguar was singing all his songs.
That's not true.
Yeah, it was her.
So she ain't working no more.
No, she ain't working no more.
That's probably why she's trying to get some money.
Somebody pissed her off is what it is. And she like, you know what? Fuck all y'all.
Here he is. She ain't working no more, is she? That's probably why she doing that, because she ain't working no more. Nesto, you've never worked. And the only time you had to come up was when you were attached to a successful woman. Shirley's divorce finally set with Sherry Shepherd. I heard she left the oldest baby with the dad, and he had health issues, and she didn't want to deal with him. She's a jerk who does that to their child. Yes, he has. He's autistic, I think. He's. I forgot which level, but he's autistic. I hadn't heard that before. Wow, but that does not surprise me. Hey, the Honorable Lake Jury is here. Says she doesn't know what she's. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. No, not Foxy Brown. There have been several people who Jay-Z has sung. Jaguar Wright wasn't the only person, but Sonya, she doesn't know anything and she gets things wrong. Ducky Dexter said Jaguar would drag Sonya and Nesto. Wait, they're not famous. Good morning, Sonya's Boots. How are you doing?
I'm talking. That's what that is. You got a couple people that's going to talk, and you got a couple people that's not going to talk. We're talking about when Diddy caught that case in that club, and he was telling people to go up there and tell on Shine, the artist. Remember the artist went to jail, and Diddy didn't, and Jennifer Lopez broke up with his ass because she was there, and she witnessed that shit.
He didn't tell anybody to tell on Shine. He lied. But that's okay. Look what's going on with Diddy. But of course, according to Sonya, everybody's lying on Diddy. Everybody. Now, we've been hearing these rumors about Diddy for years, or at least I have. From back in the 90s, I've been hearing these stories about Diddy. And, now mysteriously footages of different things are coming out, but everybody's lying on Diddy. Jet Black Straight says, Sonya, don't you love the 90s? New York City hip hop, but you have that basic info wrong. Exactly. Penny Proud said, Jag did one song with Jay-Z. She didn't even know she was with the Roots. Right. Her brother was... and she's mad at the Roots because I don't know, something that happened when her brother died. I forget what that was. I guess, I don't know, they didn't pay for something or didn't give them royalty, didn't give the family royalties. So, I mean, who knows? I just find it when you have someone who has so many bad things to say about so many different people, I got to start to question their credibility. Say, for example, like when Cat Williams went on Club Shay Shay, he dished on the people he dished on. And that was that. You don't hear him still going around after Club Shay Shay, talking about more and more and more and more and more people. Now he's dropping some tapes and things on the people he did talk about, but he, he's not still running his mouth. And that's the difference. Jaguar Wright, she got too many stories. Good morning, Allie B. How are you doing? She says, hey, everybody, what did I miss? Look, don't be like V. Say, I'm here, rewind. Del Sol says he has an issue with a woman leaving a man for a woman. Remember how he went on and on about Ebony? Yeah, I do remember that. He is tight about that thing. Insecure.
Yeah.
But it was really Diddy that did the stuff.
No sound. Oh no. Let me see. My thing is on. Y'all can't can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, Sanders on are in. She says she can hear. Let me see. Good morning, Salt and Pepper Tresses. Um, Legacy. No, you've got me. got you in a fan shop. My fan is going to be. I cannot wait. It's going to be here tomorrow, so everybody can hear me. Okay. So let's talk about it. I'll go out of YouTube and. Oh, she can't hear me. Can somebody? Can I get a mod to type in the chat to tell her to go back out of YouTube and come back in? Hey, Golden Pearl, good morning. Good morning. G Creates. I'll do it on Monday. Okay.
But he did not go to jail. He had witnesses go up there and testify that it was Shine, and then Shine caught the case, and then Shine was talking about it's fucked up how he played me, and I took the case, I took the L, and this man ain't do what he was supposed to do, like look out for me.
Damn.
Everything
Yeah,
coming to
yeah,
me.
now too.
Yeah, Shine is out. He's back in his country because he's from one of them islands. I forget the name of it, and he's one of those.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Damn.
So I'll see you tomorrow. You're gonna call me tomorrow, of course, because I don't have to be there till 4.
Okay, cool. I'll call you tomorrow. And
Make sure you call me tomorrow.
Yeah,
Pardon me?
Love you very much.
I love you.
Yeah, stay focused, stay focused. I know I'm fussing, but I'm dead serious. I feel like you say the weight is
I
off.
don't mind the fussing. It's fine.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not sensitive.
Because what?
I'm just not sensitive. As long as it's a respectful conversation, I can accept it.
See, I be trying to let stuff go and y'all won't let me. D-Dub said Belize is not an island. We know this chick is uneducated. Okay.
Okay, cool. Been over
Oh, don't want to back to take clothes off.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Call me tomorrow. Bye.
I got a question. Are you that type? You like men squeezing your booty? Do you like that too?
What? Do you like men squeezing your booty? You mean to tell me you wasted some global tail link minutes to call this heifer to ask her, does she mind a man squeezing her booty? Oh my gosh.
If he likes to squeeze it, he can squeeze it. That's how I feel. I don't have a problem with that.
I didn't ask you that.
I don't have a problem with none of that.
But I asked you one question.
Wait a minute. You think she would have a problem with a man squeezing her ass, but you know she likes to be choked out. So you think squeezing her ass would be a problem? Okay, dummy.
I just said I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, but why do they like that? I'm asking you. Why you like
Because
it?
some guys like
What?
No, I don't necessarily say I do like it. I don't have a problem with it when I like my size. The only time I feel subconscious if someone was to grab me and I don't like how I look, or I feel like I'm too small. That would be the only thing.
I've never had a man ask me that. If anybody in the chat has, let me know. I'm curious. We won't judge. I'm just curious. Natasha Razor Glam said, what a juvenile question, nasty Nesto. Sanders RN says, such a childish and immature conversation. No wonder Shirley treated him like a child.
It would be more of a self-conscious thing. It wouldn't be a hate thing. It would just be like, you know?
Okay.
Like that. I don't like to be stared at. So
You don't like to be stared at.
I don't like to be stared at all.
Okay. When you don't like nobody stare at you? Because people got to stare at you and look at you while you're talking because you talk.
You could, yeah, I guess. I think when it's just
Shay B says, Jabber, right, seen it all. She was there to witness from Malcolm X unaliving the birth of Diddy's twins. She's seen everything. Everything. Hear me roar said this dude asked some of the most juvenile like questions.
No. The thing of it is, if you're looking at me and you're talking to me, it's kind of like, okay, you're talking to me. It's emphasis on the conversation. But if you just sit there, you know, you sit there and you just look.
Okay, well,
You're not saying
but
anything.
you have a problem with
That's
me saying,
staring. I
okay,
know,
you
right?
have
And I don't
a
like
problem.
that. And I have a problem with that, and I don't understand why. But I don't like to be stared at. And that's what you was doing that time, that first day on the bus. You was staring at me.
And now, because I couldn't get a word in, because you were going all the way in.
Shut up. I don't want to
Going
talk about it.
all the way in.
I'll talk you to death. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I guess you just is okay using an element.
No, because you know what? That Thursday at the deli, your ass was super quiet and he's very standoffish.
Okay.
And I was wondering, why did this guy call me out here to just be standoffish?
Well, I was just listening because you were talking on the phone.
No, I wasn't on the phone. You were on the phone. I didn't talk on the phone. I was on the phone when I walked up to you because Trisha was talking to me while I was driving over. Then I got off the phone because I don't like to be on the phone in that
I don't believe that.
scenario because I feel like it's rude. People that what's next to that to me all the time. I used to hate that shit. So I don't do things that I know I hate, and I hate that. So I know I wasn't on the phone unless the kids call, and I always take the phone when the kids call. But if they're okay, I hurry them off. But no, it was until
It
you
was
started
the
talking on
3rd
the
of
phone about Harvey,
September.
and I was like, then you kind of like lightened up because you was like, you like Harvey? I was like, awesome. What do you have?
Do you like them boats on the house? Boats on water? You like boats on water?
Yeah. I don't want to be too far from the shore.
He said, "Do you like boats on water as opposed to them being on land?" If a guy said, "You like boats," wouldn't you assume that he meant in the water? No, we just gonna sit in the driveway, because you can park in anybody's driveway. So we just gonna, as a matter of fact, it don't have to be your boat. We can just find a driveway with a boat and sit in it, because you might like it on land and not water.
Sure, though. You can be right at the shore. It's emotion. They have an Airbnb on the water. We're gonna go to that and see if you like that.
At the shore.
Oh, okay, because I don't really like
A
that.
houseboat Airbnb, but it's right on the dock. It's not, you know what I'm saying, off. It's at the dock.
But what the
So
purpose?
it's just like
Who wants to go stay in an Airbnb boat that's on the dock? Now, me, I'm not a boat person. Because I'm scared that the Negro will push me in or something. So I'm not a boat person. But who wants to go? I mean, the purpose to me of a boat is so that you are on there and you float. But who wants to be on an Airbnb boat that's docked and it goes nowhere? You can stay anywhere in an Airbnb. I mean, if you're just going to be, because to me, if you're on a boat that's docked, that's like equivalent to being, I mean, I know it's on water and not land, but it's not going anywhere. That takes the purpose out of it being a boat.
well, you get the motion of the water, and you get the view of the water. That's what it is.
Oh,
A lady said, "You like boats on boats." Baba lady said, "I like boats on trees." Chick-fil-A gal says, "I like boats riding on land." April Bree said, "I like boats on a rope."
It's just something different. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I don't like shit like that. I just don't know. That shit boring to me. That's boring to me.
Because you're stationary.
Yeah, that shit boring to me. That's boring to me.
Well, you know, we gotta live on RV then, huh?
Yeah, that's exciting to me. That's anything with some wheels I like. Anything with wheels on. But sitting on the boat.
I know people I know they live on docked boats, right? But usually people who live on docked boats, actually, because I've seen like docked boats, like you watch tiny houses, they have that too, where people have just like docked boats. But it is the assumption that even those people who live on docked boats take them out sometimes. I mean, they got to go out sometimes. Shirley's divorce finally said Airbnb on water. What the whole hell, these two dummies? Chick-fil-A girl says, "Then I get sick." I just don't want. I have been on a boat before. I've been on a booze cruise, and I've been on a party boat, And I didn't like. Oh, and I've been on the Spirit of Philadelphia, which is like a boat that goes around the water in that area. But I don't like boats, and me personally, I just would be afraid um to get on a boat with a guy, because I just have this fear that he would push me in. B. Williams says, I'm not a boat person either, but boat houses are an experience. If I were going to stay on a boat, like for the weekend, it would have to be one that's docked. I don't want to be in the middle of nobody's water for like a weekend, not even a whole day. B. Williams says, okay, no. Muffin 218 says he's probably afraid of water. No, because he loves that green water. Golden Pearl says, I'm in the rose bushes. Hey, Golden Pearl in the rose bushes. B. Williams says, Amsterdam have very extravagant boat houses. Chick-fil-A gal says, I love boat rides. And a lady said, Nesto is cooking up a scheme for Sonya to steal a boat. We almost done, y'all.
I mean, you could take it out. Those things you can't. I know the smell of the water. That's the thing. The stink of fish. That would be the killer part. Yeah, that would be the killer part. The stench of the fish, like laying in the bed and you smelling fish. Ugh.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, I've never smelt fish. I've never been out on the water. The 3 times I was on water in a boat, I never smelt fish. And that was even when I was riding on the Spirit of Philadelphia. I never smelt fish. No 54 said at Legacy scared to be Robert Wagner. You're right. Hey, let's talk about it. All said Jeffrey isn't with because he is grown right now. Oh, you talking about yeah, he should be grown. Sherry Shepherd's son.
Yeah, you'd have to have you'd have to literally. I mean, I had that when I stayed in the one apartment because we were right on the water, and you would smell it, smell the water, smell the ocean. But I was on the 12th floor, so I didn't really smell too much fish.
You were on the 12th.
Once you come down and walk on the dock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that part, and I don't like the other part. What's the other part I don't like? Let me get it right in my mouth. Oh, them creeks, them creeks, the lakes and shit like that, where people swimming in nasty ass creeks. That shit is nasty.
Now them stink.
Them rivers and stuff. I think that's what the shit.
Okay, so the only thing with the creeks, they are kind of slimy because they're closer to ground, to land, surrounded by land, than an ocean. But the ocean is actually more dirty because of all the chemicals and the shit they dump out there, and the boats be dumping all that crap from the toilet in the water.
My. Throw them fans up.
To eat seafood.
Throw them fans up.
Depending on where they get the seafood up there in Alaska, where they don't have it. If you can get it where they don't have all those boats, then you're good. But whenever you see a lot of boats,
if you can get, I must not have heard this clip. If you could get seafood where there's not a whole lot of boats, you're good. So seafood that comes from Alaska isn't good, she said, because it's a lot of boats there. Is it like, unless you're going out there catching it yourself, isn't it the assumption that any seafood that you get from the grocery store or from a restaurant comes from a boat that was somewhere out in the water, because it's a fishing boat and that's what they do? What's that show called? The Diddley's Catch, where they go out and that's what they do? Throw them fans up.
And companies and stuff, you don't want to eat from that water.
Okay, I got another question. So when we be talking, do you realize that you speed up when we talk?
Uh-huh.
If I go to engage in conversation, you start speeding up.
What do you mean I speed up?
You speed up.
You do have fun.
I'm going to say something about the water and the dumping, and you start talking real fast then. You know that, right?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I often say, you say, hey, they dump the toilet water in the sea. So I often say, well, how do they get to dump the toilet water in the sea? And then you just went on. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, they do that. They have it. However they dump it, I've seen it on video in Miami.
I don't know how they dump it. I just know they dump it, and however they dump it, they dump it. And I know because I seen it on videos in Miami. Okay, y'all, throw them
Dump it in the water.
They dump it in the water. So if they dump in the water, don't that shit come back to surface though? Don't it floats back to the?
That's how it was able to be seen. Somebody filmed it from their condo window. The boat was like in one part of the water, and you could see all of this stuff just coming from underneath the boat, and it was the toilet. They were dumping it to the water.
Damn.
The cruise ship. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay, but that doesn't mean that everybody does that. That did happen for real, for real. I'm sure she's got like the details and the facts wrong, but that kind of sort of did happen. But I'm sure every boat is not dumping crap. I mean, because for once, he's right. You would be able to see it. Golden Pearl says, I'll never forget a friend invited a group of us to go out on a boat. The boat was large and very nice, but we never left the dock, and it was a nightmare. Very disappointing. Really? Shirley's Divorce finally said Deadliest Catch. I watched that show. They catch crabs and codfish. Attitude Tylenol said at Muffin 218, keep getting that sunlight times. I just sit in the sun for hours. Let's see. From an airboat. You got your disability from an airboat? What is an air? I don't know what an airboat is. See, here's the thing. If I don't know what something is, I'm gonna tell you I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna sit up and be ignorant and keep on talking about it, as if I don't know, I'm gonna ask. So what's an airboat? I want to know. B. Williams says, see, she's so damn simple. Hey, Linda Gibbs, good afternoon.
You could just see it all go. The cruise ship, right?
Okay,
It was dumping.
I thought you were talking
They was dumping their toilets into the water. Yeah, they just thought they were just going to this location where they were on the.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Just filming it out the window, and they saw that, and it was like, oh my God! And it was like, see, they dumping the toilet into the water. They're dumping their waste into the water.
I wonder how they going to clean that. How was that going to clean?
They don't care. They don't care about that shit. That's why I don't set my ass in nobody's water. I don't need nothing going up in my body. I put a toe in the water because I'm not putting my shit in the water.
Well, you still take.
Okay, there's probably like a millisecond left of this call. Wait a minute, let me let it play.
You still take showers.
That water's been cleaned with chemicals, which is still filthy. I just don't want to consume it. That's another reason why I don't like to eat out, because a lot of people cook from the tap water and they don't put a filtration on it, and you're consuming it that way. You're putting it in your stomach. I love you. Hey, Tim, you call me around what, 4?
Yeah, 4 o'clock is fine. I call you at 4 o'clock. I call you at 5 o'clock.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Sonya, I seen the kitchen that you was cooking in. There is no filtration system. Now, homes, they don't automatic, because I remember my father put one on our faucet. And I remember because, I was having problems with my skin and like the bath water, he put a water softener or something in the house. I remember that. But somebody please tell me, help me, because I don't know. When you sit in the water, does the water go up you? Because she says she don't like to sit in the water, the seawater, because it goes up you. Okay. So somebody please tell me if the water from the sea has ever gone up them. Jet Black Straight said, is an airboat what they use in the swamp with huge fans on the back or motor? Okay. That sounds like that could be an airboat, but I don't know. Let's see what others say. Muffin 218 said airboats go on the top of the water and Okay, this is interesting. Allegedly, in Harmon said, I done caught y'all. You see us. Reef and Muff's mom says, I love Deadliest Catch 2. The Hansons were my favorite, with the daughter even trying it at Shirley's Divorce. Finally, Sandra Zarden says she's so dumb. B. Williams said, Legacy, you gotta be ran through. You gotta be ran through for the okay, because I didn't know. So she says she doesn't eat out because they cook with in restaurants and there's no filtration system. Isn't there a video over there on her Good Girlfriends? Her Judy over there on called the Infamous Lady. Isn't there a video where they was just out Saturday eating, or was it Friday? Whichever day. It was the last few days ago. They was out eating in a restaurant. but she don't eat out. Okay. Attitude, and Tylenol said it does her, it does for her because she's full of bullet holes. Chick-fil-A gal says I had a wave go up. That ain't none of me. Says if you have a wide gap, it might happen. Yes, allegedly in Harmon. Yeah, I had to go live because I'm not sure what V is doing, so I wanted to go ahead and go live. Bible lady says, does the does the does the water go up your? It's never happened to me though. Hey, Chanel Heslop. She says no filtration, no eating, but will eat without washing your hands after using the bathroom. Okay, bam. That's how you enter a chat. Chick-fil-A gal says she doesn't eat out because they make real Alfredo sauce and not soup. Shay B said allegedly in Harmon it's a lot of sneaking going around, hiding people's notifications and whatnot. Golden Pearl said, I know when I was pregnant around 7 months, the doctor said no more baths. I have heard that before. All right, y'all. We are done. We are done. And we are gonna get out of here. If, like I said, I don't know what V's doing, but I might come back tonight. Depending, like I said, depending on what she's doing. And then also tomorrow I will do a members live, probably sometime in the late afternoon, something like that. But anyway, y'all have yourselves a nice day. Be safe. If you are working, hopefully it doesn't last too long. You'll be all
sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
I thank y'all for spending your time with me this morning up to this afternoon. Thank you. And I will see y'all again. Jay Vickers, Jay Vickers is hitting me with the body cams today, this afternoon. So I will, if I don't see y'all back on my channel, I will see y'all in these streets. Be safe, y'all. Have a good lunch. Okay, that's just too slow. It's gotta be. Okay, here we go. I was about to say. This is a terrible song. I got to get this off of here. Shoot. How boring. I don't like this. I'll see y'all later.